Owia TV so hu na okan ho wo munti adwumadie so na ye de dwumadie foforo ahye na wotwena se ede ama wo obi ka se bi che mo se yawo owia ni pia na ye kɔ adwuma owia ni pia na ye fesika wofom owia ni pia na empo ye dua no baya eso na eye fe iti owia ni pie se ya na kwakɔ ye nhyira nko nti awia yi so waka ye ho a eda wase yinim se efri sabre ya sima kraka ekobo nonsien ye wonsan kan ye wonsa ebeka de wonsa kasoso no yakopon ebebo no moho ede ama ogeme so amen midin ede nana ya obo ama we eye munti adwumadie adwoada ede ko sifie da bia wia no miensa abroso a ne mpemu na yene mo hia e dwumadie so ne yedi nkomo afa adwene ede afa Ghana ho so hu if the zamre sa ede eko live wo social media platforms awdo ni nyina so oko Facebook ahwehwe yen Owia TV wo Facebook oko YouTube Owia TV official ene Owia TV streaming live honomom na say oko TikTok no so Owia TV official so no ye streaming live honomom wadwenkyere onsusue obetime e de atoto honom ye guso ye dwumedie no ye bekenkan ede amount dwumedie Dominic Okubuaten Kuku Averedike Jando Akosia Soboa Asante Ebo Benedict ya Grace Simon and a team ningina na ebo michi doma wiei ama breno bia no ye no Asia from Monday to Friday so hu na yedi nkomo ede afa Ghana ho na ya bobo nsem so na ye koyenim ewe mi guesta e ka me ho enie me guesta e ka me ho ama yedi edwumedie no enie so hu eye mpenimfo yi gentlemen yi na eka me ho awie ama yedi dwumadie no so ho lawyer Kingsley Bonsutritwie second vice chairman ma NPP or Menchia South constituency ene osre NPP delegates no so monfa tumi ma no na Ashanti region o meye deputy secretary emfa ema party no lawyer Kingsley Bonsutritwie eba beke ho na yesinkonya di nkomo ede afa Ghana ho Abraham Champon eka the yellow army team no ho na je say UP oko United Party yellow army no or you one of their commanders and I say so you one of their commanders Abraham so beke ho awie na yedi enkomo and evangelist Richard Kwame Napra na oye former NDC parliamentary candidate war in Shiaso constituency ene oye a board member of Good Board Jewelry and a senate so board so no okahubi evangelist Richard Kwame Napra ebe join here wo dwumedie so na yedi nkomo afa adwene ato adwene ede afa Ghana ho nti we gentlemen miensa ewie yetenase na yamo munsuanom na yabobo nsem no soso hu edidi hu nkomo na de wote ya ohia se obenya nkyiremu no ya kyerkyerem de wote ya opese osaso tie ne bio na ode form wo opinion no be ne sa ede ama na de wo se ye kyerkyerem boso bio ede ma wo soso no na ya ye ne sa pepepe ede ama ewe mame enhye na wotwena sema with this coat wo hu mame enhye na wotwena sema with sa coat we so hu or say life will never wait for you to be okay. So get up, carry your burden and keep going. Abrabono enchen se wo no ubesu awie. Abrabono enchen se wo no ubenyin awie. Abrabono enchen se wo no be blame obi a awie ansana. Abrabono atoaso usu no. Abrabono eko o blame amanfo no. Abrabono eko unyinyi no a o de wo tretre wonsa wa manfo so no abrabono eko se ne esitie bia no so osusu ye nipa ati se de okone bi sesane ma no fa bag ne si utire so fa bag ne bo wachi so se eduru ba bi kwa na wo se wo twe bag na se a twena se na osusu ekobi eyire se de ya yankopon no a o ma no nsia ebompire no nsia no mu baako ebeye wo de a so hu na ofamu enhyira nti we eya me quota me do start na watching so say life will never wait for you to be okay. Get up, carry your burden and keep going. So to say it is a pepe na watch ye no say the besi akobia ye kodwom yanto ya de kra no a echna ye besa so akọ so te ase enema ye kofa ye no de na ye dodo na ne ye pe no ye nya but still ye besa pem so ne akọ eto yes obesu kakra obenwinwi kakra wo ye nipa ba ne nyina mu no uye ya na kese wasore no amane ma so na okọ da seboa se de ya owia bi ebepie e wa abrabo no mamaye owia bi ebepie wa aware no mamaye owia bi ebepie wa passport no so ama visa na ba be bom ama o dream country na opese okoso no yetimi akoso so ho enti we eye de me de starting na watch no e de amount yes starting week no with eye enkomo we yes starting week no with enkomo we eye seminar mo kase ye ma eni enuanum nkuma no BC exams no ye ma no eni enuanum nkuma no BC exams no na we a statement from the office of the vice president we a statement free the office of the vice president de ema ye ma ye nuanum nketwa no so hu ye offer asefo no almost 30 BC exams across the country and then so much English language and is it RME so your friend religious and moral education minim still ankwara na sa no moda so friend no a e school na che kakra so but English ne de that's why English no na we no so ye RME and na matters yes ne omo etro yenti vice president on behalf of mining na we a statement what they ye manonte was a statement by the vice president of the Republic of Ghana on the 2026 basic education certificate examination BEC and Her Excellency the Vice President Professor Genano Opoku-Agyeman on behalf of the government extend best wishes to all students writing the BEC exams into we ne press secretary Ama Pratt and a signed statement on behalf of a vice president of the Republic of Ghana na ene ye manua omo etro BEC exams across the country and education minister Ura Haruna Idrisu eba pro kakra or various examination centers kwa kohese enkola no esi etro exams afa ewom se yenya HS baako mienu kakra ewo other areas there ba yebeka se a start year ansa oko areas bia yes na protest be koso was it Eastern region yes ema omo block akwan inti time na was enkola no car edi omo call omo various centers no omo duru ho na che say demonstration omo block kwan na koso inti enkola na delay oko other areas be to say central region and you say student sebi omo ni efrefra no na omo so na niema den de mo ba ni nyina no empedifo atima ya arrangement ama ma exams no omo eto so education minister the warning ama teachers and invigilators na omo ekohwe nkola no so no se sha no obi anyana dwene so okwa akotro exams no de ama nkola no na oka omo se last year teachers omo ye sa de ni bi omo chi wom no ene ebi edansawom ebi the prisonum ene ade a asotwe kese ye de be ma sa teachers no education minister Haruna Idris
we are particularly concerned about the growing phenomena of exam malpractices. Last year, it affected about 178 candidates, and several papers were withheld. In some instances, the papers were cancelled. So to you, the candidates, honesty and integrity defines citizenship. Honesty and integrity defines patriotism. And honesty and integrity must be the hallmark of your molding. When I say molding, character molding to be able to serve Ghana better tomorrow. So don't engage in any exam malpractice. And to our invigilators, we expect nothing short of the highest standard of integrity. Last year, about 8 teachers were involved, facilitating cheating, and they have been dealt with in accordance with law. About 8 of them have been convicted and sentenced, and they will be taken off the payroll of the Ghana Education Service. So we mean business, and we mean that walk to this exercise with the highest sense of integrity, as that defines your future and defines what kind of responsible citizens you'll be tomorrow. So I wish you all the best. You may retire to the exam room. I want to walk through the exam room and have a feel of it. And the media too should be interested in knowing the state of Ghana's education infrastructure. Hi. So best wishes to all of you. The best in the exams.
The Education Minister Owura Haruna Idrisu eniete ne nka no nti ono so ekoto kakra ewo Western North region nim be ani anwea so be kwai constituency ene seshi area honomo okoto kakra honomo akako ese ne exams no nkwala no esi etro ede afa na ode sansem we etuja all kai se odemra ehye wonsem se oye teacher ni oye invigilator na oye wadwene se oye niema ensem fata yebetima chew ye chewa obetimi akogye kra ewo saa asotwe no ho na Owura Frederick Kofi Champon oye former NPP parliamentary candidate wo Afano South East constituency ono so students are etro on a constituency about 1,850 students and a etro a war a year and a constituency where you have no South East actually one and an important the honor so a bit in the amawomo or the emomo and now or more cultural exams no more bompire saying coupon cow na on kaka womo exams na womo etro
me fi se ngoma swa de no ani ajapade ya papa no betim de ajaye so be bin president and ya enam ha ya center de abota na mo nyina na ngoma swa ntia nti yeso so ha na start fie me start school a room nti e se man kwa no hu se the soup ama wo mo nyina because bi me ya mo nim baby a future no do mbeko nti ye ba no pe a ene kwa no be kasa mo motivation mo echi mo se baby o mo wo sisi na ye nyina ya fa ho pen ene ye du fa ko na ye du no nti kaji mu se school na mpim ha yayi na za no botcho kra na nya de ye hu bia ye de a mu teacher fa na kire mu na no aho nso he no mba be ye no mu fi ha na mu nto aso enko omanim na de situation ye nya nkofo a on betimi afri akuta positions some of them on to classroom no mba ba be san ye ho nti I see future people in normal mo ha ni nyina no yeso so ye we kakra etimbe support yo mo and they say na me admo Wednesday on bachelor mathematics and you know nyina na sebi and me ya koko akuafo na hwe e school nso ne papa no ne parents no ahon traba because of the course of mine mu the nyom nyina akwa na market no manya bie to me fact mo say close to 2,000 students o mocho exams for district we no me fa mo mathematical set no math set no ka nti atoma every single student o chofa na exam no ya kochicha mo nyina o macha 24 centers edujama suade pokukrum ene sabronum tano pe yesimi akoba bia ama every single student bia no so bitmenya maset ne kono hwa unum kasana o kan hu mo nim sire chese e bia na ya adwetwen kra wo bi mutum se ukwadon be da nya maset mo ne be drodro mo no ma na se metimi di actual math examination nti I'm happy to see them say omo happy no mo look cheerful and kra be tension ne pressure kakra free student in this we are just here to motivate kra no
Owura Frederick Kofi Champon ye NPP former parliamentary candidate for no South East constituency war Ashanti region to close to about 2,000 students or more on a constituency NNA or Koya mathematical sector or more edebe or more exams Wednesday mathematics or more ebetrono or the akwakodumo nochi wa show mo be bring kwalana omenya between 6 and 10 no or say omo chobox school bi on benya bia no chobox ne mu niema nyina no ono abefa ho ka eno echi personally obekọ omo school sa omo nyaye na akwakosra wo mo emra omo eto omo school so free eye ahwerewa mu ene ne important nti we Frederick Kofi Champon adodo na friend se Fredachi ano ye MPP parliamentary candidate ewo Afano South East constituency enonom yenko Bank of Ghana enkomonemu kakra na minority na kasa omo HSE de yaba bedro nyina eye amanyosem a asese Owura Bank of Ghana hono mu bebre no ena ameyaba bedru baby a yedru sese enema bi wono mo a enkemramu no ensese Bank of Ghana eye ne nso politics a ene NDC abaye e de Bank of Ghana eye nti no de ensese Bank of Ghana eye nyina no oye eno na ama wabɔ katwetwe di saa na me amfa kwamu a ebema Bank of Ghana kra ne dwetire o mo de ye adwuma se omayi ye bank kese no kese ebe hye kra ora kodwo ponkroma ene di minority nanim ema mo ye sansam twefo nhye mu.
The Act does not say that the Bank of Ghana should hand over the accounts to a political party to announce prior to the minister presenting it to Parliament. What happened on that Thursday when the NDC party, including non-MPs, came to Parliament, to the precincts of Parliament to hold a press conference to announce the audited accounts of the Bank of Ghana, was an illegality. Not only was it an illegality, it was an amount, or it was an act of blatant politicization of the Bank of Ghana and its work. The governor, the board, and the government should take note that this politicization of the central bank will create issues for the operational independence and credibility of the bank going forward. This must stop. Mr. Governor, if you allow the NDC party to dictate to you how to comply with the laws, you will set precedents that will collapse the operational independence of the central bank. The bank is not a political party. The board of the bank is not the majority caucus. The audited statements of the central bank cannot be reduced to a political party's press release. Politicization of the work of the bank is corrosive.
Kujo opon enkroma ofuase ayire bimra sebegani eno di minority nanimwa wonomo eye sansam twefo nhyiam we ni nyina Bank of Ghana issues a abobaba efi last week ne ba no a e be run na wotwe mu se ekasusura wonoma bo na omo edidi ho enkomo no but sa Bank of Ghana kaye o maboy na CEO a oda Delis Finance no Rajo Jackson e defend Bank of Ghana say the omo ye bia no ofi say na eye so omo de save Ghana economy no omo de save oman ni sikasem no to fi say Bank of Ghana boka e de a save Ghana economy no a ono nhumfum so bia e wo ho so bia wa bene wo sikasem mu ene bank adwuma mu no ofi say mfum so bia eni ho sa
at the two biggest costs that brought in the audited accounts they gave us. The single biggest cost was the cost of open market operations, right? And really that, in simple English, is the cost that the central bank incurred in mopping up money from the system so that inflation came down. Now, that cost was 16.73 billion. But let's look at it. Inflation came down from the early 20s%, over 20%, to now less than 5%. If there's any evidence that this made a difference, that's the evidence that inflation did come down. We said we spent money to stabilize inflation. Did it work? Yes. Was it enough justification? Yes. And inflation coming down is good for all of us. Talk to people in business. They will tell you that the biggest thing, the two key things that make a difference to them. Number one is that we can plan because prices are going up not as rapidly as they used to. Number two, the exchange rate is stable. Now, the exchange rate being stable brings us to the second biggest loss. That was the net loss on gold deals. Mm-hmm. Now, listen, trading gold to make a loss doesn't sound exactly right. So we will have cause to say, can you guys get more efficient in trading gold? That the sound of gold losses, not trading gold and making losses, is not right. But at the same time,
Joe Jackson or no NACO at that Delis Finance no na yete no enka no yemfiri sikasem no mu na yenko debate bi a the former vice president Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia okospake ewo sunyane abonten so abra oko eye SD asafo no nhyiamu a na omo eye wo sunyane abonten so na eho na former vice president Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ekokase my Ghana eden krasuma no se nhyiamu na waba no omunim se yede yewura Johnson Esedun Ketia o ye national chairman eda NDC amanyuku no ano ebebebi na Ghana fo eden krama no so mfama ura Esedun Ketia se kwakwakuafo ese NDC aban ene mampani John Dramani Mahama ede wo muka sa so and businessmen the business community adwadifo wo Ghana so no ese vice president Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia enfan krankoma NDC ene ura Johnson Esedun Ketia se dumso no egu omunyuma wo Ghana mema sei na emra Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia kasa asemi osunyane abonte so wo SDA fo omo enhyiamu na se no yenko na intisi news kan fire
no mosquito but almost say onyamba but me kwa obeba but me ba no omo ma me message nkrofo be ma me message say me ba na me hu no a me nka nkira no say omo hwehwe no na koko ekwiafo omo say me nka nkira ne say omo die omo ka Cashew ekwiafo omo me nka nkire Esedun Ketia se omo di omo ka ebro ekwiafo omo me nka nkire ne se omo di omo ka ena soybean ekwiafo se me nka nkire omo se omo di omo ka mabunu se omo train 24 hour economy no 133 no omo benya ejuma no omo di omo ka na Ghana fo nyina se menka nkire ne se dumso no omo di ababium no omo di yanka bebre enti oba momfa sa message no mafa mano mame na we dear said yeah bahi
former vice president Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia debate aja okospake ye wo sunyane abonten so ewo SDA omo enhyiamu ano mo ye ase eno no na Esedun Ketia na oboni de no sa pre no na okasa no na onamkwamu a na okosa program kro no a ebi nti Esedun Ketia duru honom no mo de nkra ne ma no se umaye no ja Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia enkra Ghana for the man no se onfamre wunie na Esedun Ketia so no eyi Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia no yenti de okan ne anu yi ode man
ele ni se ba bibia ene ana ehyiamu bia wo ne botae eju bia bonte na uyonko kobo But me no abo pasa. Now ba anyone ibre ebe si we yere so wo ja de a. Eje ne kwaswa. Eno timi dia no. Ebe sra sra se Maybe I know my own car, one person, one more darling. I saw him see a moon say, Eddie Yaman said no. Woman fire, no one found body, and
General Ura Johnson Esedun Ketia national chairman the NDC amanyuku no so anu ya wode ema former vice president Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia eno nyina Midwest Ghana Conference omo 40th anniversary na omo SD asafonim osunyane abonte so na mpedifo emienu ku piase a we de man we na we so ebeyi ano ede ema no obusafo ma yemfa we entuma ni mawie na afi yenkoma yabegwafo akwaba yenkoma ye guest no akwaba sisie ozafo de ye tete ni ora Maxwell Kofi Dwuma Maxwell Kofi Dwuma former MP de Masokwa former Kumasi mayor former CEO anoda Gihog distilleries ano ebeto dwa se iyokofo achi ora Maxwell Kofi Dwuma ozafo ebeto dwa se ora Maxwell Kofi Dwuma iyokofo echi no mo invite no be a week ni eno mo invite no koye no eno mo se omo achi no na eba ye na che se na lawyer fo ako a ema oma granting bill na bail condition no a iyokofo edema no na che se also pebe 55 million Ghana cedis ede so hu se ja ye honest ye nyawo a na ye se ye de akon eye asempro no a eda ho no no na bail condition na yokofo de ma Ra Maxwell Kofi Dwuma which is a 55 million Ghana cedis no for from there Thursday and answer Wednesday no eba ebeto dwa se Ra Maxwell Kofi Dwuma omo amani bail ndi besi enem Monday papa ntimi meet bail condition no yete ne se wayare ewo yoko cells so amoma rase no eko eye kolebu aban aya sabia amase ne mo kase yese the intensive care unit of kolebu eho and honorable Maxwell Kofi Dwuma odasisi a doctor for preden kwa ede amano nti wei eye information a yeti ede efri eye ora Maxwell Kofi Dwuma ene yoko ensensem no nti Kofi Dwuma rush to kolebu ICU yet to meet a 55 million bail condition no a yoko for a day amano nti way the latest on honorable Maxwell Kofi Dwuma mo anamo pese mu na situation no omoma ne bail no watimi emiti bail condition no na way the latest free honorable Maxwell Kofi Dwuma ne nsensem no mu de ba nti he's been rushed to kolebu so ho eno no nti mamema bujafo akwaba mame Emma Bujafo akwaba na yentwa so emfa emfri ha sei mame Emma Bujafo akwaba lawyer Kingsley Bonsu Twitwi NPP second vice chairman ewo Menchia South constituency lawyer Kingsley Bonsu Twitwi second vice chairman Emma NPP ewo Menchia South constituency lawyer beba be kan ho na yedi dwuma ewo fie ha sei Osre NPP delegate so monfa tumi mano na omeye the deputy secretary Emma NPP wo Ashanti region lawyer eba be kan ho awie sa so and evangelist Richard Kwame Napra a former NDC parliamentary candidate ewo enhyiaye so abato empesua so emeka ne say osaso ye a leading member of the party eka government communication team evangelist atena se wi na mano akwaba and Abraham Champong so the UP so afafranto UP party the Yellow Army one of their commanders ono so no akay ho awie ya yebedi enkomo pa obuzia ye ka wo say you're streaming live with your social media platforms in so. You're streaming live with your social media platforms in so. Facebook Owia TV. So on YouTube Owia TV official, TikTok Owia TV is streaming or and WhatsApp which video message about 0243 220044 0243 220044 na yedi komono ofidio ma say mame ensamfa announcement we entuma say ye live ewo multi TV ne so ebia ye live ewo multi TV ne so ana say o satellite no say ye live also so hu it medical catch on say offer o TV remote no a ene TV ya ba be de obon say ya twro source so hu umia source no so a ebe ma o say e ya na ewo two ports e ba ku bi a TV remote bi obon say red bi wo ho ene ye de so ne de adum no ene wo the other one bi or the other side so no so a black by ya na atwero ho no source umia source no a ebema o DTV ebema o satellite so na ma o sa guase nti satellite column ho no umia satellite no so a ebebie sa page no dia ma o ebie sa page no a no amia menu so unia menu no a na afi wako scan and ase search ebi de ye scan ebi de ye search so na wa search o search ya obenya Owia TV ewo o multi TV ene o satellite ne so nti mo a na mo frɛ complaini na ye nyamu mi TV no ni digital no they de nyame adom ye o multi TV no so ho nti just search and ase rescan obenya ye na ye di enkomo na waka ye ho mame ema bidwafo akwaba Abraham atrase Abraham ma hen na ho ye afranto party mu boko
yakopa no ye na so bia boko
the yellow army
yeah yellow army commander yellow army no ye a tertiary institutions no
okay
yeah me na me da oba no
entity say okọ NDC omo 10
yes
na okọ NPP ye Tescon no momo de ye yellow army na je say
Ashanti region no me na be commander
oh okay na je say tertiary institutions ni nyina hey anyone abre o
any abre ba
ni nim say as mu betwam bi na makobi
be betwam ya do Ghana as say UP Ghana first Ghana will rise
UP
again.
It make UP anu ajesu say
Ghana first.
UP
Ghana first.
UP
Ghana will rise again.
That's right. Akwaba why?
Yeah.
Mbate. Mame ema evangelist so akwaba. Evangelist atnase. Evangelist Christ asumdwe nkan.
Minua enka wonso.
Ne fie boko.
Senia Nyankopon ye ne da no. Ene nso nadom no aso ye so.
E
fie eye boko.
Inhia so NDC mu boko.
Inhia so
engineer me dia me de say me name. Yes, me name. Ai. Me name ho ye.
Nyame adom ne ho ye ba.
Okay.
Na ye nije ye ni so say abrebia wo kai no. Esan say you bear the same surname.
Yes.
You bear track kra na ebusia.
Mo
nti o say memfa enchia soronko ema mu nyina na menchia enchia sofo say NDC nhihye ya ye hye ase ye register new members ye wie samre enra na ye bie ye omo epese omo ye branch executives MPP mo frɛ no polling station executives eno ane branch NDC mu no enra so omo ahye ase na eno so mbe wie 16th obi a wo pepa say obeye branch chairman branch secretary women organizer youth organizer and ye wo 2 other executive members inti ye branch bia no ye wo 9 inti that's the processor the whole Ghana ye bie online application inti form no ye 20 cedis na what you are dues ni ade and Andra, you monitor it's a little bit of technical challenges.
Yes, I'm for complaining about more digital platforms, you know. Yes,
absolutely. Meaning say ne, or more I improve on it. From all indication, a pressure core system no so. You know, say party by ya kono ya na the base. A bit friend grassroots. And then a kuo bi ati omo ho a omo use the name the base.
The base inti.
As a walk on omo asem. Inti. Party na ya kono no a lot of people want to be part of the process and the leadership process inti ye besere let's keep on trying minim say ne system no more free kakra obi an koso inti ye wi a ye beko akoto omoso aba ye wi ansa yakọ constituency elections no edru on so I know say nhia so ombeka engineer kan Kwame Buama
okay me da say ma yen say yen common asen be pese ye start with dumso a oman no yakomu for quite some time nyame adimli se man confess ya ne bia me ye from there last week you know mo be Friday Thursday Friday Saturday Sunday edibisi ne there has been an improvement sene na kania ni si dundum bebrebe no enei ye hu an improvement ma amafo fi say I say the government is not being transparent with us. If say there's a crisis there's a problem be or no more government ne open up e ba sa e je nyina na adada ye ho so ye how to shape your brabo ne your daily activities. The evangelist ma mention say free one more this dum so are you being transparent mo ye transparent with Ghana for mo ye honest with us problem ni ye there pa if you say nyakosumbo na
ejato mu no it goes beyond that eye de ade a
Mr. Boama meda sibio mane wasemo a wabisa say yehwe the fourth constitution no ebinum be kind of fourth republic there is only one republic but constitution no na ye what the fourth one yehwe every 1992 day ba if there is any government that has been very transparent with the energy sector now I can talk of all sectors but energy sector no it is the NDC say ene kani abonani no bia
evangelist majo peja mic ne kakra bi mame
kani abonani no bia be ka say eyedum so a me sa nipa no metenase because of the history na ye wo no not the history with NDC but as of mine yankan hu say osajefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah jefa hudie ma ye as part of energy sector near there we can talk of Akosumo at a time na Akosumo mayen be 1200 megawatts na bro the Ghana kura here ma na ma Togo Cote d'Ivoire and at the point Burkina kura na eso omo so and then all these countries you know omo so afine omo way emre bi ye kwa ahokyerem even Cote d'Ivoire maye bi and then Burkina omo energy we say ya omo so ewo omo dama se bro so no omo bia eno bagre dam and dey nsuyi ba ceremony and good omo nyina be ye bi and then President Rawlings buy you know ye benya dum so I remember na me wo JHS inhye so and efia na ye tim no ho na ene despite their summary na ye two short buildings entafo dan and they were Jinny and Nina Bu Nina
stated okay.
And I yet ye
okay.
Ain't Emma me be very
Send a ucha when man uko school.
Absolutely, because state and I also yet Cozy Lodge area more. I spent about 25 years of my life side area
and your formative areas.
Yes, ya wo me wo fanchine bra and ye ba da kodwom.
And evangelist we are that big kakra.
Oh, Sam. Oh, share a trail many. Yeah, bread.
What?
And I want a man many year ding because of me Siwana meneneti nikunu or a Labanese ni Yamefa ne crazy. On a chairman management.
Okay.
That time near our timetable. Rollins time na make near our timetable. Enti minim say emre say kania no beba. Me was me pumping so. Me hwe say fie ho bibia ye in order. I really enjoyed that role now mo de mami. Normal was say yet to bibia de light be ye bia within that age. Me hwe say ye ni nyina at a very small tender age, you know, and so it's so fresh in my mind. President Rawlings Eddie Atuabo Abuadze plant ebaye near core Tema because of crude near the end it became very expensive light bo started say a pigeon at a point crana buying subsidize electricity near that was when a nebo sha say pija na wohwe energy sector na omani mu bie etre afibia wo say wo de ebia 800 megawatts and 1000 beka ho na wo tu sheda wo how na wa postpone e bosso be mfie mienu miensa you are bound to have a crisis. We've been through all this. President Kufuor bae there was energy crisis so President Kufuor cry generators be by omo ebe ekai Dr. Charles Rekubro be then VRA CU or can say President Kufuor at the toy machines in Aba because there was no proper consultation on his side the name normal Yemfambra. President Kufuor another move say yema sofo no enkwa kosumbu no mtina omonsa wonsuo no so ene sa sofo ne bi da hote ase na nka nsankyere ni bi nsi na nsuo no and starting pagya no mu na kania no engina so
epene by pa nsuo nto
na ye kosumbu no bia na area news so level no we've seen all
every news bulletin bia no more the level ne brain say baby a level ne danie ye koyadra etra ye danger
very dangerous. It true baby they have to shut some of the turbines down 6 inti nsuo no so ten because ehia pressure na dey attend we no one close bi e be low which will be of no effect. We've come very far. President Mills by that time near your oil in commercial quantities near before President Mills na your gas a as part of the oil no na your flare ye omudi jatum maneshiko and a President Mills AC Atuabo gas plant and ne yan flare your channel and then President Mahama took over and say doom so must be a thing of the past because not so many years near what's here they can when you fanka home now bosso nti ye chane kakra nkra bi wa 3 days now wo kan ya my wo dem be 24 hours 12 hours na ko yes President Mahama went through a tough time that was when an 3 hwi kra here white obi on monitor sa period na onya gray hair and then ampan so o engage a lot of omo industry no mu private sector ne ba mu or the same
Mekai Sonia Sogli
Togbi Afede no Sonia Sogli
Car Power Mary
absolutely
take or pay contracts were signed
absolutely and then ye from 2,800 megawatts ye to me share say Ekoya drew 5,200 nearly double and then yenya excess kura broso and the power industry no say what me won fidie na maso can ye free mu ba 50 megawatts won't me control no so much 50 ni nyina beba when you sua asheko na imagine say private sector no di sika ye investment say oso a na you sua you benefit also kwaje o bill when you sua at the end he must be paid and only take or pay nearby onsa wo ba bone a wo ja na japade a oba o say eye how no waja no TUC eye nhie so abronsan bi so abronsan na so rough wonim obi onim sugar hill ho no wo kom abofra world school abronsan bi
yes
so rough
sada no mu wie da o
ntumi wie pap ni wura na afi mu dada o ne mami abusuanya nobody can attempt it
that is super
aya this one amade wo omu pese omu ton nobody can buy it abeya how nti wo babone a ejapade a wo beja no kra obeka say eh how na ode MPP started complaining say ya sign contract no manabro so omu twetwa bi mu say obeka traffic gura
yes
omu twa mu omu koji judgment debt wo UK
omu CZ Ghana High Commissioner wo UK ye dan yes Mekai
so we have all this history obi wo ho anya sa story we nyina no hia but we need to understand and appreciate baby a free any baby a yedru President Mahama ka say doom so must be a thing of the past MPP by they came to enjoy it because na abro di ye hia so ye nya crisis bia at a point eba mu kakra no ombe ka che say edum sie omu dum normal change humane machines ni ade which some of us thought say for me with the little background in energy ni ade metiasie about politics I dey be politics but the fact will remain say ampa no mo sisa no mani bi no mo sisa bi and net generators are NDC you say ye change no almost say generators transformers and on to me my dasun I feel you almost say transformers no mo mpo na kra de buy whatever be the case.
But the former MD of Electricity Company of Ghana yes somewhat Dubik Mahama I interview or clarify say on no time no more kra de buy na ka containers na no mo say ayira no
good and ebano transformers na enyesa wo ko ya sisi ho it comes with its own specs you must place an order near amount of time I be all this and then aba ye di change we must change it enti eno wo how kakra de ba ye enti na ibinum beka say before akoso mo substation e be she na ye wo issues with it ya kirem and then akoso mo substation and sheda omo ye ejanto order for the first time ejanto ho and no akosombo alone gives us and around 20%, 20 to 25%.
Oh yeah, am I 1,000 megawatts of power?
Which
and come here 1,200, yes. But when you are saying engini chanti, am I at least 1,000 megawatts of power?
Yes.
Now, yes. Support now 20% of
nearly 20% of the use. Almost and no one to me my doom so near, but the fact is, atom. Everybody has seen it.
Oh yes.
And see no so air course on the other hand. And an nyina be boom.
Yes.
Yeah pagana for chow. Ne mum ni ye muntia. I was say yeah. We must do it. Yan to me postpone it. I must commend the Minister for Energy and then Green Transition.
Yeah.
Dr. John Gina Po. My membona baso. He has not slept on the job.
Yes.
Briefing or the Amaye, Napier Roxon, Richmond Roxon has been also on it. Minister Anadu Suomuno Akosumu Akoshe and Oko one of the night. Engineers are one of them, young girl. Only Edin Komo who say young girl near national service personnel. And I commend that young lady. And then who are the
president
now automatic employment
they should employ her after service.
After service.
Yes.
MTN and other institutions scramble iron adoye for that act. Yembabun do send a service anado emergency wo friend adwuma mu obeba. Ono kra daytime no kra onya apɛ baabi afa ebi kra report ne saa no we need to change our mindset Rabano, and then we are talking about her.
I remember President call hono was a Friday and a Thursday no President Esiano
yes on it's a rare privilege
nipa said ebenya president on it yes Obi mad sa prophecy no kran go nyini. This is the young girl.
Absolutely.
Obi catch them kran go nyini.
She's a hero. We need to celebrate her. A young engineer.
A lot of companies, a lot of individuals are celebrating her on social media.
The life assistant.
Yes.
The Bushia were lifting almost. So let us also learn from the youth, especially. Let's learn from this. Maybe I will be a brighten that corner. Enti mendene tintin. Yeah, Pagana for chow. Even though the Ghanaian appreciate the nim say jade at tobe beer. Investigations are going on. Until say Becca say asin and now if you be na why a be and a be touch man. Let's wait for the but industry has suffered.
But a man for a questioning Akosumbu say almighty Akosumbu a safety measures no so low to the extent say ejato hona bam then na se wabra reverend minu di wadanse obeko certain institutions banking halls near the you this water sprinklers near the immediately o detect it be abnormal bia issue no ebeba to quench ejanti the control room of Akosumbu you need safety ade ni bi wo hono mo and said ye ken am I 1,000 megawatts and kuta Ghana national security are there. And see, a lot of people are questioning. Say, then Akosombo engineers ne go on no. Omo yedey.
Akosombo engineers, we need to celebrate them.
In as much as they celebrate all these years, but they could have prevented this thing with just a gadget. Fix it all.
Yes,
this thing.
Smoke detector
near the.
I'm sure they had these safety equipments there. And we share the history now. It's been there. I check. Certainly, one day or the other, but under normal circumstance, in Kawasi, building a new one without expecting, say, we be Nanka, no, maybe no, standby, idea. Nina is money. It cost us. Yesika kakrana ni edane na. Memeka eyeba akope. Emwana meso so no.
Evangelist we adwuma oviara we big man o. We adwuma Akosombo oviara. We big man o.
No kre.
Me go ho na.
We need to celebrate them. I feel say we agi omonsem.
It's true.
Because they've been working there how many years in Akosombo in Until Uber to me who said no money be aye dada.
It's true.
And the weather aspect no heat near ye machines nankasa produce heat. Baby edru no the normal thing they say and can was a building a new one.
Backup.
But I celebrate the engineers. They've been able to bypass the system. At a point, Kramuka say maybe by 6 months to 2 years, but within
3 days, not all the 6 turbines sitting in our back.
The government has procured say building the new one, which will take time. I know say turning it back onto and also the kakra, but I know so one after the other. And also we need to come and tell Ghanaians say Juma ye dini.
Sure.
Ye power mocho ye ni and this ye money ye fe. Internet mre to say ye wo. I thank God say NDC e wa be mu ene.
Among for also bought president abaso say even say out of the busy schedules to visit engineers, now first to get first. Yes, minister be brief you, ECG, MD be brief you, national security be brief you, but o decided say I'll go there. Na makwako pe first standing for me the many akobi like yagani. Nam de akwako he na de mo kano. Be busa o mo for more say is that the situation? I'm for so about president and some of the big men abaso say yes I move no to akosumbo hono no kra no bema engineers some kind of edge, some kind of energy be say president aba Charlie, let's do whatever the be crack the brains na mukeka boom na mo dia
I also join Omo president aba so no even though all be beer was he went there call ground so no call no so rabano so destiny in the dachi
exercise
ni nyina ye and Dagana for us no mabotre the lights are back if in here so for the past from Friday it's been stable we will move kakra na within a short while now so it's a process and course
was a lawyer so one chance kura he obizase lawyer now obizase light number lawyer kwaba
light number
aba
ize yem dumbio
ende ye ntumi nka
wo ntumi nka wo mu gina wo ti anu mo because light number wo daga
akwaba mo dum nsi o ma me meba ho no mo mame enko mame ko Abraham ho no mo na ye ntwa so mfefre Abraham yi dum so yi
okay me that's be Libya. It's the first time I'm in the bomb studio.
Yes. The Yellow Army.
Yeah, Yellow Army.
Wow. Moya the UP. Afa Franto. Na me to be honest, na me so na unzo mo researchers nyom so new political parties no mon last be 2 elections. We got to say ka. To the extent say mo te campuses.
Yeah, said those days in the movement.
Movement is a political party. Yeah. But some various tertiary institutions,
establish BBA.
Yes. I will lead this. Say, and your 9 day one day. My day. Maybe come okay. Okanian, where you are on so.
Pacho, me Kokoso.
Okay, Kokoso say, okay. Some of them Kumasi you.
Ya woko kase dumsa asembesi nti so mo sise
ade woko kase dumsa mo yode
omo besisi first the gaba say ebetuma duru 1 year say omo say 3 months nti ye hwe omanim
na ba beduru be omo say be 2 within a year there
nti ye hwe omanim
onyi ni ohun
utie mi submission ni wi
mamintie we
Libya the tell say Ghana these two political parties, MPP and NDC, over so 33 years and over, I stand to be corrected. Kasa or Kasano Kase, Doomsday has been there since time immemorial. But I must say, one question say, Ngruma Okreti Akuzo Modamano, those days, no, tia research, not do so now. Sabre no Sabio near say Bajimbre, and near Nimian saying, and a doomside, a real dream. And T. Nkrumako. Jejaba, Kufuaba, Mosaba, Mahamaba. The deba de any dia fa ho. De bia no na ye da so te. Faako. I think go for ebo era
president
Abaso say o take swift action or call ho.
Yeah.
Kujina ho mo bona Abaso. Enye Abaso body ne hia ho. I say day in day out we a leader, ye brief you and ameboa.
Yeah.
this is ne MMDC where you more way. Say every day biana
ye district.
Yes.
Dissect
exactly. And me aware say aban ba day in day out. You need so much information from there.
Yeah.
Concerning Akosumo Dam. Private sector be anyone mobile run officer. Me ye safety kakra me ye 1 year. Before obeko safety workshop biano and as offices biano your fire detector machine
yeah
sometimes so honoma a baby am one who say there's something wrong going on there enti Akosumo Dam honom we don't have all these things over there and abaya ba wa bra obi enti take measures yeah ministers upon ministers omo certificates go a na omo come portfolios amaza enya certificate wa enti obi hunu saade we ya hu say ebrebi bedu ama bibesi mi ayre SCC hwe na mi tie minister no Jinapo concerning this Dumsoi assembly o kan no menim so obi o no ma me o kan asema me fa na tra me English me language student assembly o be ka bia no me bie mu hwe ba bia o di free ba ni ntia ma o kan sa me literature student timi o di matema nye fiti ana mbofu de na ma wo ka sa asem de ye de kire me da some okay we say aging transformers aging or transformers
yeah
enti time na MPP wo na na se dum so ho no ma solve no ti ye nya new transformers bia e wa Akosumo Dam ho omo ne tutu kwan pa wo ye de se ye tutu kwan sa ye wa ha omo ko amano ne ade da omo hu say 21st century light post sisi krom na homa na nam so ko 40 high tension ase ebisi obebi mu free ba no why Ghana
yeah
enti kona omo tutu kwa na omo ko no omo kokko sua de so omo di bebo omo ya na say e omo selfish interest intia
yeah
enti na make na omo di so 33 years measures ben and omo take so omo betimi dia solve dum so once and for all ene nkofo nyuma na yede egui last na me TikTok na me hwe lady bia obi o say wedding program bi o ma sponsor na say onye drinks bi
yes natural fruit so bolo
na dey you to know e this kind of torture mu
sa na yeah
lady ni hwe gu nyina waboka o dey say waje
yeah
so na say intimi enya kwan papa bi so na yemfa nya den ensolve say issue we na de bia no ye the youth no de bia you see youth are the future leaders never. It is never true.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't hear.
Ewobukumo. Na ya kan keke. Youth are not the future leaders in this country. Never.
They die.
No. Hwede CEO South Africa. So fi say nyuma wa hanoma. Ka youth no be so ko.
It's true.
Until almost statement omoka go and develop your country.
Yeah.
Omuhunu say aha no in develop it ha. Research say JJ Rawlings Ebrana South Africa omwahu ye mu he gave them money
$1 million
yes
crowd then no kind good other support near the but
no wo bebebe no
$1 million
what pre ho kakra na ade amano
sa bre ne ma $1 million enye
skaketwa what me dey develop the crew ya ma onkrofo ko ho ama say attack wo ma na wo no wo ye de I remember Nyankopon bie minister empanyfo no bie ni tafo MP is it MP he made a statement said tamwa Burkina Faso say yes tam o say tam o ka say magana e ma ho me fa tomatoes that was a time I said Ghana for bo politicians I don't know we are learning they are more than capable bit ma solve na aboa o man no akoma dan the BID to you say to part of my bed they will give you flashy programs one district one factory what happened Tientumanya factory ba akokra akoma dan amana produce tomatoes amaye and the Burkina timika se mema mikru mefa tomatoes shame I was saying e see just in the soon into the same thing man no chekere no if sector way na ba sector way obi a wonu say one of the sensitive area the light energy sector into yemfa ni agro me just me see pa say senya sa issue we see ya and energy minister no aginapo enka wonim say sa transformers na won kra old
oh say they were in the process of replacing a lot of the transformers
what happened And then on a report all can know aging transformers and what weak infrastructures.
Yeah.
That is a name of when you are now only you are Alan Kojo Martina small kafa a GTP no.
Great transformational plan.
As a visionary the piano. Been quite today.
Yeah.
Into one minute BC. When the chance is given to him, a bit more of no of you to the I will say, yeah, ma private sector for no quine. Na omontimenya the MY energy sector. And yes, you didn't know more. One say private sector for no. One casa will be with more 1 year then. Come. Yeah. Ubia by Macrum say I buy there. Into one found. Na saw the private sector there. So we say private sector don't opening first wall and I'm a boy. Into obey no way in here. Yes, you didn't know. And Casano May is our old transformers here way now. And quite what is saying for
transformers and the majority of them belongs to ECG. So until people are calling for private hands.
Exactly.
And they invest in ECG.
Good.
If possible, we should have a second distributor of electricity.
Yes.
Mananko ECG nko mo enjoy sa monopoly no.
Ano na yura alankojo ma.
Tika me sorry ye. Tell networks I use e be use Vodafone, we use Telecel. We use Airtel Tigo. They me pay. Me so be me good service na me use. Nya chenchire me nsa se me nkoji meter free ECG ho. Me was so no ma me better service be ya. So
eno ntina o ka se yamma private sector for no kwan. Na omo so emra sa energy sector ho no. Na sa this kind of doom so and whatsoever ni nyina no. Enye the inflow. Enye afi na o se Ghana empanyfo no Sadi we eya kai ho yetena ho amba case ni si ansana ya baba keka brofo akese e de akire timamufuo no sa nipa ya meka na se me young lady ya ono na kwaje orders ya we won se ma wo kan nyane de na de na be yama no at the end of the day the open say light ni gina so ade chi ye no ne no ma na ode ko na keki kama ade chi obenya sky de e de ase no bodo
deliveries na wanya kakra
na say wo de ne fa this kind of touch am you think they will be happy here no anything no wonya chance bia no watu kwan. And you know, these two political parties are not ready to help Ghanaians. It is time say Ghana for no yama need that. Ya swansu as once. No wonder said the most experienced person in parliament. The speaker of parliament.
Urban Babi.
Yes, he made mention of Ghana needs what? Third force. Was what Nasi I say. Sanko for me anyway no more enter for Ghana for adwene den agro. And it's about time Ghanaians need to wake up. Now you're two aba Edema third force, which is what United Party Plus. Obibeka say na Alan Kojo Martin no wabamu anu frio e wo me ene e wo eye den enye pe what was our program when na but ya anji anya den anhwem sasa bonsam okwa yi akwase hwan baifo on say you're two aba ma hama wie ye no wo frɛ yewura Alan Kojo Martin wo je dey GTP no ohwemu ne mum wo waye no una wunim kwa abefa so abeden obeye die. So when the chance is given to him obetima abeden abeye adwuma no perfectly. Therefore we are urging all Ghanaians say MPP and NDC enough is enough. Oma boayen oma bayo mu dia wie. Let's give Alan Kojo Martin chance. Na ono so mechire what is hard for Ghanaians.
Mate. Nedi ade Abraham Echampon waka the UP United Party afafranto ono eneye the Yellow Army Commander say oko MPP mo Tesco oko NDC mo 10 nom so so mo de ne friend Yellow Army so no na commander for Ashanti region ene yete ne nka no mame enko lawyer o light no area ho no say ye kakra free bear weekend be
meti asokwa
let's say light no
me ado me fury our plan to feel. Yes, I can.
Oh, sir.
David. Because me by me tease me nyaka.
La ba jo pega Mike ne kakra mame.
Me by me tease me nyaka say omunda Ghana for as say Ghana for enya abutre.
Evangelist.
Reverend Moa.
No pa Ghana for church. So say the aye no.
O pa church say Ghana for enya abutre na so do man say Ghana for enya abutre ma light na gina so. E na Reverend
na evangelist say
the kind pa chow where we no wada na say when ya but the no
okay ti o da Ghana for is o munya abutre ama light na gina so na say o munya abutre say muye ama light na bigina so
or how na ye ko mu no abutre o munya
They say how ni yenim bi.
Lawyer.
Lawyer.
Yeah, over
examination.
Over.
Lawyer meet you.
Over it.
We as a cross examination.
BSP ya omo de buy omo ko ton da be.
BSP ni there.
So
A bulk
supply.
Yes.
Omo ton da be.
Oh, you didn't come on crowd make us say Mate an interview former MD of ECG Samuel Dubik Mahama or say sa containers be a buy and near see ayira no sa transformers no na e casa containers no
enti it's na me business omo ko ton da be almost 30 settings no QNet no enye no
hwamwa
NDC
QNet the lawyer no dey
me so almost 30 enye ne omo baya no mo pese omo fa kwan bi so di BSP ni ade ni fa ba bi nti no mo se containers ayira omo wo kire omo zo mo yepi omo zo mo yepi
omo kire omo no mo ko fa containers
omo na me bi omo to ni da be
say che energy minister be ka so omo hu containers
omo hu ye na esihi fe na omo ko akọ fa ba be use na esihi omo na da Ghana for omo kan no krenche Ghana for adwuma no ntimi nya me unu zo ntimi nya because yera John Dramani Mahama waba pen ani enim se ommo ne homode enti ye to abetia no what you say ana wasan aba enti ommo ne homode ndi ye hie trimu dada se onya de ti enim se dada no ana ayede asaba ampa so dada no ana aba ozi me tie one of the NDC communicators there no or yes e die enti na ye ba be free power na ye campaign se dum so eba because ni enim de ye jato
yes
ade na ni ye jato ne no mo de so we no de ye jato no no ma fa no mo de so
osina mo MPP na mo nim se ma create mess
ni a create mess no mess na is o ba be solution o mo kan che so o mo ne koto ba o mo kan che o mo pe kwan bi so afa de sisi ngofo fie ni ade
transformers
o mo de o mbit ni ayi NDC de o mka se reform a resuro mka se resuro reform mi hu che say o say last time ba me kan say bi say who say assembly a oni nipo be chichi Ira John Dramani Mahama on the fellows of Ozuko a check assembly 70
oh my updates
there Felix gaben Ira John Dramani Mahama na is o my update assembly e be recently on e be kan one watch out.
Baba Senka lawyer Kenya Boni, he's the president. On the to Abama.
Just say you allocated 78 million Ghana cedis a move so fanya Juma Kenya Boni. And no face camera.
Felix Kwachu.
The ministry on 78 the man. The government was a group no matches Canadian manasa.
Oh lawyer.
Oh asasa. And say anko nko so nya Juma no. O ma jeje.
So Felix how update here we are so update on PDS individuals we or ma pick your
you do me a light who update here about PDS you do me a light who update here about PDS
so say PDS omu di ECG ska ECG so
enu kwa de omu say ora ni mo fan court you doom light be chere the light ni doom no wan say ma PDS who say ora PDS no say o we ye omu diska tumu di akoka ora wan na mebo ora na omu say garbage no e dey omu say omu dey timetable bi aba attorney general there
onyini ni
na sa dey adwuma e do man fika nyina hyew
Dominic Akrotenga Ayene
ye do man fika nyina tua kabusumi bia man say o dey graphic ni TV ni ade social media no abe ka che say ne we mbeko court we case dru say we case ye said na mtama kulori ni ye die chairman no obi be ka che obabi adu ye de oti ya ni say sentence no ye adwuma no court room ni ehun say o ye adwuma na oba bonti na we aduru ha e na we ko ye sie case management conference no de ne be ade na omo ye no munjai na Bank of Ghana ye get losses mo be ma Bank of Ghana into Bank of Ghana muni PR na majority in parliament caucus no mum ene chechim they say kwa the tiktokers ni one for ni akofo makogu say aden omo che omo no mu kan delay in receipt of funds when Sunday
you say social media for no more kakra YouTube ni ade ni tuetu ama omo nti
nti afi no mo oh anyoma bi wo ho no ma e mo mo ndada Ghana for
ofi say light na edundum no bibi wo ho mo di sie ana
so akosombo ahye mo ngaze akosombo
yes control room of akosombo ahye
akosombo control room ahye
ena Ghana gas so gas supply no so te to thermal plant
they say ade here this is why good aside go ade here this is why good aside go be sector be here omo
ade here this ya ni gold
nenye gold and ko tam gold ko ton se me say twasika se me say ko akoto gold abegu o tam gold ko ton e de be she dollar I see the muse or stabilize the dollar artificial stabilization of the dollar. And then a man for hostel, spent hostel, now increasing the hostel rent to about 90%. No, I confess it gold now, oh, ton. Oh, say, can't chase, oh, say, I could be able to go. Now, oh, ton, the Oko ton, the boy thing. Oko ton, the go now, I have to need boy thing. And your man, no more, you know, among who say, a power no money to me, no problem. Now, 7th December 2020, Ghana for them, Kokumoti, they responded to them. As simple as that.
Who is NDC be lose 2020?
Omo we krama Lucy. Na de omo ye. Dani ebu mai.
Among for so fee say the Bank of Ghana ne president whatever omo ye nenke be basa ankomo so the omo ye bia no was to save the economy.
E dey no omo ye to save the
economy. And Bank of Ghana aboka.
E dey no omo ye.
That is another school of thought among for so they base.
And your man is Bank of Ghana. And yet this is not the first time a Bank of Ghana incur laws.
Yeah.
Well, incur laws in 2024, 2023, 2022. So that time in I don't say a chrono mismanagement.
Na NDC say a chrono. One more time now na Bank of Ghana.
Yes.
Ebokano.
Omo the NDA to save the economy. The same at the NDA to save the economy. Omo come as omo kan ye.
We dey call light na so.
Omo kan ye light ni kwa de ye nim de dada ye nim dada so omo ay musuban no mo ntimi ma light nyina so NDC enye ne ana ye ba be hunu so omo ntimi ma light nye den
enyina so
ye nim dada nti ye campaign catch rom say ngofo ya mukofo ma be e kwa ye fa so ma light ni nyina so omo nim ti na vitia se na nko mo ya fa ho acheche BSP no vitia se na se container se tutuko wi ayira
Omso mo hwe no
mo hwe di o mu ubegina minister and begina parliament ka ze container do say na okọ port egu no na 2 a week later aba ka che sai ayira enyi obi adi empam obi a e wo wa yesi asaba e bae no mo pe kwan bi so mo se de mo ye ne ye den a ebi mu nya bi to mo pe kwan bi so ama omo yusu de ne akosombo ahye omo de omo betimi a ye nya bi ni NDC
do vi say akosombo ne
omo be
o suspect foul play
NDC
la akosombo de me kan say Ghana akoma nyina no yes your thermal plant near the but akosombo tifiri mu kakra hwe de FM
omo ma da
how be best set that plan so
pa ko se omo 4.5 nye Ghana akoma omo fa yo be NDC
president say term we in legacy term
term we kwa de na ese nke ni legacy term ampa na legacy ni nso de ojabi e de bebo ni di papa oba mi ehun se de otie na eno anu ota de aba jana oja legacy no oja ni se o na dumzo no eno anu ota de aba legacy oja ni se no post nurses and teachers na eno anu ota de aba legacy no oja ni se 3 years ni etua o ka 3 months no eno anu ota de aba ye ntua ka enti legacy ni de eno anu oto aso no obibika anazo obibija oni vivufro bia ni legacy anu no se enkofu e for me say CSOC na ono mo be dan ko no be dan pe ma sa eno anu no na Bank of Ghana inke losses ye kan wa sema ya kushia TikTokers ni e for me say
social media
influencers na ere no mu ze we mu no musika ma emma show o mu kan fo ere no mu Bank of Ghana ere no mu say asumesi ana so be ntia friend so omra meeting bi no ona ni sika o mu be fro wa mama ko na me ya say youth youth na wo no e masade we ye timi toye na ewura yetrim ye wie ya saba be su se o man ni nkoyi ukoji kakra bi na de ba be gina social media no akasa na light no na say na BBC na see no na Bank of Ghana laws what can be sa mu because we followers nkofo pe wa asem we influencer that is fine but on kan hu say the influencer na wo ye no abre that sa abre na wonya sika na o didi ka asem no ebetwem e ma bunu ayetimi e bie kwan Dr. Bawumia Nyankopon jam
Adindia.
Nya digitalization na mo nam phone ni TikTok is all my dan influencers ah. Obi ka so me advert mo no mboni 60,000 70,000.
Social media no so.
Nya digitalization ya. No. Ni paro ro say na workshops o krumu a. Mo ton ni o ma online nya asem.
Yeah.
Digitalization ya. Ira Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia be bia wo bia Nyankopon ma won kwatenti. O nhira o. No fa Ghana nhira o na wo adwen pa Ghana. Enne
kan uze evangelist abehonim
nene omo ministers na Ghana card atum
NDC ministers
you know mo me same day and event
same registration
me kwa de NDC di omo kan bibi so ba be ya me fan to me trimu because me on set they will feel
how
it's no mo ye followers they failing
there be lawyer
NDC Odi chemi okay
they say omo fix kania no
and gradually chemi ade omo ka so mu in opposition omo ka so mbe o maye chembako
is a dollar or say dollar ye 11 cedis
one
inflation ye 3.2
2 ana dembi na sa ni man pa ntie kan waje di sa ni o mai pa inflation ye 3 point there ene ni o ma mu atutu alto even government agencies are increase o fees government agencies nanka inflation no de nke affect private persons buku anka government agencies de nke nye den affect o
government agencies be
court over court you increase court charges and fees really? Yes minerals commission you increase FDA even na omo increase fees and charges
reasons omo
dey man they say omo increase no reasons omo dey man no
because say inflation rate policy rate dollar Sanya money in our former reasons are
all state from the boy say oh cranium aba wa cranium manaba and you say kwa dollar na from the almost say porto is it be the AI
public and AI
no ekoyi mawa ekoma importer na yenyintum ekoma ban de ani ajato
ekoyi ma importer necessary
wa cranium manaba and you be checking 20 cedis na utia so 120,000 yeah
se makra paper we na ebedu tema habo na me kwa ko yini AI ne say mintua 20,000 Ghana cedis
isantino
GRE for beka se so no masa akoye calculation for
ba AI ne ka se 200,000 ahuri abani chingo fuzi ka fi omutum when go for ma aka report that is the reality on ground no mo the inflation ni ade na ejo ani pass me and practice school mo usia de omunya light usia de omu hostel fees ya tutum
BEC in Kwalayo omo trade there were a lot of especially in was it from one of the constituencies that were north a viral with social media so part say the whole community is off until now so almost sending messages but say a very rich the appropriate authorities because in Kwalano no more prepare kwa
says no free no omu di first can we so on for 2 million 2 billion kwe
no yeah
ampa now was only a desperate whimsical problems of a desperate politician and this is can be free SHS
it's a deliberate so omu pese BEC in Kwala na becha
omu pese omu chan ko omu dum light no yen fa light news ya de at this crucial moment the jubilee house never be 60th anniversary and light we do and I see a class or them aqua kusu and light with me. I saw it for Tonyumana light do me best soon quadi is suma mic near did. Yes, suma mic no biate because light or then crack your BEC here or moony light. Or no way free SHS Momo versus scanning yet.
Nano me say would they a mass set ne pens. A chiche kwalawo a is it a area
overseas
area I'm saying na o person kwala ne pass
me person on pass
and it president yon person
there be sen kan anyway sen kan nyam na me hweso me na me hweso anka me nkomo mo asset ka me man kan na gina so nti wo man kan na nyina so na me fa ma asset nye den en support kwala no as simple as that go kan nyam na me hweso nyana me kan ya so
mate Nidi Ede lawyer Kingsley Bonsu Chichie woye second vice chairman Emma MPP wo Menchia South constituency Emma ene osre MPP delegates wa Ashanti region say omonfo tumi man na omeye the deputy and as assistant secretary Emma MPP wo Ashanti region lawyer ena yetene kanu say evangelist wo reactions to ninkomo bi na afini ekwedim evangelist mama enti mama be mama be 5 minutes na mama also 5 minutes na lawyer so about na fee near call the next which is Bank of Ghana you know any unemployment or youth no masama 15 minutes yango evangelist maminti o
video dia ko church man wa me just
me that's it
no jesu
na chwa ngo be just this one thing nka mo boy ni be na me
is it okumkom
sure
wisdom wisdom bo amaye
we video dey send na Mumu alert
Rajo kaka
oh sa
ona ngwa mu boni di nti
there be asemu a okay
there be
oh now correct you send this ni bia bet na so okunkom
nyina echa no you a good person
it's a good na me kan o the video ni be send no
oh boy
no agin Mumu alert
lawyer
evangelist na
no boy waje obi oh lawyer
mentia we mi pa ba pe na me chia ne
it was we
good champion
Kwabri East MP
ono pe na me chia
me name no
yeah another
ogina nidini ogina kwasi champion
yes ono na me den chia kesi nyina ma no
a fine guy
yes
fine guy
ogina is a very fantastic gentleman na inti chia this no we are
okay evangelist oka onyina champion evangelist scratch ya ni be say we a fine guy
anything na me body see abaso
Ashanti first
no yes obemode
professor na eba ebehwe market bi e wo ne impression so ne kasa no you could see say he's a young man who means well for
yes
onye that overly political no, he's not that type.
It's true.
I pray say obe call name more than he is.
Sure. Evangelist Maminti
lawyer ne nkomo na ye me de pa na de ye me ni je ne say oba as deputy for Ashanti region secretary.
Yeah.
And I know say me nua po yando. And so epe me no. Enti omo pe no ebe koye ro ebe koye papa ne nkomo a ye ka energy honsem no bibia bi wo bi assorted bibia bi wo assorted or say NDC ye buy then ye wo shase wa mpompo ububo no mani bi so betting tax ye ka say ye buy be twam ye twam e levy I call it evil levy. For me, the E stands for evil. Yeah, free ho. It has brought some relief to Ghanaians. COVID-19 levy. Yeah, can see a year free ho. Then you look at the data with regards to inflation. Omuja inflation at 23.4%.
Yeah.
And now because inflation is at 3.2.
3.2.
And odibe wure mu say and a year to no some charges be also court credit. See, I can't lower inflation. It doesn't mean say a normal one cost, but rate, and slow down.
It's true.
So we cannot confuse Ghanaians.
The speed with which an EMA be cost.
One more time, 2022, inflation went to 54.3%. Ghanaians endured it. So 2022 now, almost under them Bank of Ghana, Yebeka Wasem, almost 60.1 billion or Bank of Ghana. Enti BEC and then Kania be wuram or say Kania ni baby inti BEC abaya ye na dwen say on pese mofra ni betwa because SHS ni free senior omamu aso ye kase every town in Ghana ever light. Is that a fact? say na yete ekuro bia so kan aduru ho e wo Ghana
Debbie
so e ho no students na e wo ho no omo ye na esu ade you see let's give the Ghanaian na or share ye a little bit of a kakra. I don't want to be asam na aba enti ususu say wo de be politics ni ade ye mu bi baabi a ye free no na Ghanaian ni ho but na ya bakrom enti I unfortunate say uhia Ghanaian de aye bibi na wo access no nye say bi a wo de wunni bi how bi na aba na wunya Ghanaian enu nti na yese yen ya meka nkyere Ghana for say omo anya omo timetable ampa so Ghana for enne nia o say onsuro nyame kura ntumi nka say last week ebe pem enne there's not been any improvement. Yes baby o edum me kan nhia so de me kan say ewu mu ana ekokakra because me betena no be ka say o nhia so agina so from Friday na nhia so ni bi hwe me.
Yes, it's true.
Then obehu me.
It's true.
Good inti yamma enkrofo credit kakra inti institutions are all ka say omo atoto omo no ma ne ade no these are a normal institution na decide you can lower inflation he knows it. It doesn't mean say normal bo nkosoro but it's also a fact to say you better inflation from 23 de ba 3.2 and then normal bi ebo aba from normal bi aba fuel almost koni eto 1 liter say over 16.3 cedis and a buyer drew 9.9 even when Israel US near the aircom Strait of Hormuz ya tumu near the near we did not come and tell Ghanaians say ne dollar a pagan one petrol enuntia we were not giving these excuses in Tempa President Mahama called omunyina to ensure say ye be some taxes levies in the free so Emma stable the dollar has been 11 point something from 10 years you can see say there's that seeming stability yamfa no ma bi ntwitwa ye ho omo de na ye covid na ye Ukraine no Russia na ye Ukraine and Russia are still fighting ni one say nipa bebre a few but they are still fighting because NDC ya adwe say ye de no sa no ma no e na be twitwa ye ho ti Ghana for bebre refi even Israel US Ghana watching ni bebre fi say how be any hobby because pressure no be good Ghana ni no so let's give the NDC administration led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama some credit near Mona Baso baby enko yie no yanka near correct na I see President Mahama can you answer me by one of the things I'm going to call home po ye imrebi ye deni kanoni ade nyina ye ne ontena homa yansa mfa mbe ye Dr. Mahmoud Baumia bebu so miensa ni yente ne nka oko sunyane asori omoye omasori he speech okowai Cocoa for say when they cut near the end. I think the cocoa farmer doesn't know the reality. And then yasachi nkrophobia smuggle cocoa. Yeah. It's in the news. And they are nipa mienu from Cote d'Ivoire. Last week yachi nipa 4 near. Omo de cocoa ni free oba. Emma Ghana hanke ebeka say ebeka ye de no manados. But yachi because it yamra. Enti ye besrom.
Okay.
And yet Bia Minuano may wish in the world. Okay. I want to see him partnering Poyando. No more leading. I didn't know person partner Poyando. Poyando ye Minua and you know it. Or call for secretary. Inti lawyer no bonne chido
me kaisa onene shia wa have several times.
Me na mo
mi enu nyina
confess. We are my friend no crank or beba.
Paul the Ebra co position there is one person who ignite
the base of the party
of the party with some of my own say all hope is not lost. There was one person
Oma hope yes. Okay. Abraham. Okay. Abraham I mean here on doom so reactions kakra ne
okay. Baga. Say na a lawyer emma submission. My point to be concerning teachers 3-month pay policy arrest.
Yes,
I just want to clarify.
Okay.
I say here communicators and you're too full agu and kofo ani ache. And this is the time I say a clear move and I like topic mo program no din no muntie yeah nti o muntie no muntie ni
yeah man for muntie
2020 it shall say 2012 2013 2014 legacy arrest no 3-month pay policy was introduced by John Dramani Mahama then 2012 one binya bi bebre na nya bi 2013 binya bi anya bi 2014 ebi anya bi but
20 na ebi aye adwuma close to a year
close to a year also with 3-month pay very nice 2015 year group obi anu wa de onya bi so then obi anu wa onya the said legacy arrest and that 3-month pay policy no obi anu wa onya bi
nti yetua omo sika ni nyina mo in full ana
no Oma benefit. I'm a teacher myself. Yes, yes. This big platform where I say no be because out. I'm the PRO. I'm 20 year batch.
Okay.
Yeah, not the piano. You're 2 foot.
Do you 1 month take
not a person. So, 2015, 2016 no, and I then opposition leader. Na na dan kwaku fado. Omo de car, omo capitalize on that. At the car, omo manifesto 2016 manifesto. Omo check it. You clear all teachers legacy arrest.
Yes.
About 2016, we don't know what they did. They paid 2016, 2017, 2018, including 2019 and 2020, leaving the said legacy arrest.
To mame. Enti omoba power no more capture in their 2016 budget, no?
Yes,
which is 2017.
2017, no.
More 2016, more 2015 for more AMF more.
No,
but 2016 for now. No, my year, Juma,
yes, and on a legacy arrest, a salary arrest. Just send you for no buy and over file mono. And
maybe Sunny a friend is a back pay.
Back pay. We didn't benefit.
Okay.
And to your fair no, you should press it at the bar say, or more entry babicra or motia the said amount no.
It's 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015 for no. Modia mulusu kra.
Yes.
But 2016, 2017,
2018, 2019, including 2020. Yes, sir. Omo teachers na offer omo no. It do tia any salary arrears.
Okay.
The into man name no. Yes, the man name no legacy ni say omo betray about what you say.
Okay.
Nti no na we say tia senti 2020 omo say lunch omo manifesto Cape Coast. Yewura Muhammadu Bawumia can say we have cleared all teachers' legacy arrests. I have the press release here. I can show it to you. And you issue here. Then Director General, me na me yomu Piero. You call me here. And my frame time I'm with you. Canada there. My could you believe say time one election time no Sundays they were crediting. And then yet legacy arrest no still salary arrest no. Oh,
still more 2013, 2014, 2015 and even till now.
Till now, and say, though, Ebiana and another down quick for an MPP for no, or Monty policy now. I hear John Dramani Mahama at the buyer. It is the same Wabadia. We know, say, on the buy, he understand it perfectly. And so we are reminding him, I have drafted and releasing this week. But yeah, 1 or 2 things. Into no platform biana. I just want to clear.
2015 batch no de yamau
not a peswa. Yes. Those days I remember from Ashanti region. Because where your services is needed. Me school because college. We 2015 and they posted me to Central region. Chufimalo danger. Bright Rakubrobe.
Okay.
Yes. I worked for 1 year. Answer from Cape Coast to Accra de Muwa. Nam sisa me no man am the koi. The woman was shocked. Say, so how do you survive over there? And sana omutia ye serenade am I no sa we no omuji tu baby. So your checks are and say that particular year group 2015 no. And say a huge amount of awareness on my almost on my close no. That is what we are hearing. But you say John Dramani Mahama and I did this policy here the what you say perfectly. Therefore so aba. Yes. When say that we no capitalize here no. You then opposition and another down kwakufado. We are no capitalize say omoba clear into my teachers from all over. So back 2016 we voted for him massively. Think say oba clear they said legacy. Now they are na me pa and say we teacher ni professional teacher. Now o defend say or a communicator no defend say the said legacy arrest has been paid. Do you know why? When you affected and teachers we are our own enemies. Parliament about 98% of us teachers na one obi agina ama teachers da one say we manka most of journalists they are aware say the said legacy arrest has been paid and it is never true. We are coming out in our numbers
2013 2014 2015
yes
but 16 for
nobody they are on say any salary arrest what you am what you
the whole year say a whole month a whole year
say yes you fired 2015
yes 2 year juma 2015 ni na wabra ya ma
ya dey two scale near 2017 nkasa ka wose ka esha say 2015 no near work ya besi
it 2 years mu awo ye adwuma ye ma kapre any obra
adwuma wo ye ya ma
nothing was paid
and 2015 susu nyina so ya ma kapre
dabi enti no eya na say metia me follow from those days me say omo ye interview mo former what I say enti no me nya this platform na mo say politicians dey be aka ho asema I just want to clear no be ati ase say the said legacy arrest no it hasn't been fulfilled, it hasn't been paid. The otua no salary arrest na Libya na ya kasa no no mo ka be fa do so no asema no minute ayi say nkofo DC for failure I was say the blame nyina ma Ebru John Dramani Mahama yes on say so okay evangelist okay rural electrification project
yes
on say wakasa na say ba bie no light aso
yeah
but so okay
enye Ghana
ba bia but said this project rural
yes
ya na say enye
me ntimi ka so ma ye ne
good enti adentina e ba betena ha na ya ka say at this time crucial time graduate exams na ye dundum light you be yes me blame obi we need to blame the party in power take it and so we make sure say light ni gina so and yet this 21st century now grab use candle ni bobodi asu ade and see babia we need to bow down our heads in shame say at this time you ba be gina na ye ka dum so yeah we want this crucial ade rural electrification project na ye ntimi up to now ntimi enya light wo your class here what you say enti ye be di wie no UP ye leader rural alankojo tramatin this project on for ni agro you class ba bia kan ya beko
project
yes because ye dey
mo be extended
you be extended akoba bia akura bia so benya ne de na fesu ye use private sector for na mo ma be wuram no mo provide nice generators dey amaye and the transformers you for go wuram ya gasa ira
that's right mamra lawyer ho lawyer on se ma wo kan no na evangelist ne Abraham etutu
Abraham
yes
commander teachers na sem no kan me de obi adwuma ne ntua ne ka na me bofu pa gomme be adwuma na wontua
was it 2013 2014
me da kuma lawyer bi kura mo friend lawyer amagete or alagete or
anaglati die mem pekra ani so obi aye adwuma ne wo so di ni sikaman no anfa enu de ntwa yi na me dey say what the difference between legacy and the same
salary arrears
kana salary ni entua
yeah
but we no policy be better ho say no dey no in say arrears legacy arrears nti den aban bi be wo so hwe no den
otua
yeah that is fine but the fact is that aban bi ene man ka aban no man ka ho irrespective of the state Ghana you woman went to ntua kan but you of 2016 for and this never 2016 for na do by 2017
was swearing in 2017
yes but utia 2016 there it means say waye bi e bia ye den aka and at the point whereby na year 2020 the state got plunged into
COVID-19 yeah
na school cry MBA but young creative legacy bia o
okay
arrears bia o what you say after me hunu adkonti a teachers were adamant voting for NPP in 2024 yes because legacy arrears now it was that mess was created by NDC the creative idea no osa buy say wa copy pa nanim the makeup no akope pa for 40 to abaman and I got to man me ya pa say sa canada so da me ya mom because teacher need there ye nyina etie
2013 2014 3 year batches then come with me mutia mo de ni nyina
betumi o e was aban tua enye ye betumi asem
yes
because parliamentarian bia na as minister bia no be jama ni sika here
there be
yes
o mo man
enye ye betumi asem
o si ye tua
what you say but me problem ne say at the point whereby they had to choose between the creative mess and then the obey mess ni mu 1 year free ho
also no promise.
Oh, Matthias, promise ni dey ho. I understand. What you say, what promise? Okay, or promise yen when to me end this. But ye share enyo bi. What you say? Nipa no dey buy no akwa na na yesa de ne ba wo. And this is ade ne ba. Nipa no be create ya legacy dey ni. Ono na this is ade ne ba. So sometimes na me tell I was shocked. Uche mu say kwa de me wa say juri me more. Say teachers were able to fall for, but that is fine. Obi e penisika. Into what be promising no ordinary be dey. Be show muntu ba na o failing na o ho kwan say o so be tia o kai in that same food. So I understand them all right. But me feel say I can in a PR is achieve. They shouldn't end now. They have to take it up.
Oh yeah. Press release about
no taking it up. Go to Labour Commission after Labour Commission and we succeed here. You have to use the
now. Your petition now.
National Labour Commission.
So push it up.
The most pathetic aspect is say, Mother Union.
Not.
Me secretary, former secretary Chief Imaluwa Dinjira district.
Not.
Yes. Me your former Messiah
Mother Union and support.
Messiah delegate member, a council member.
Hey, is any opposed so?
Something my will
all right. But as a member, I said Ebusia.
Yes.
Ebusia penny na adwen say won CC fear. Na o ye no ho kokwasa. O ye member of the family. I also to me there 7 years. Eko could this adwuma. You can still take it up.
Okay.
What I say? Me dey me feel say then Ghana for the moka. Ghana buying the moka. O see you say sika. Very important. Go be adwuma wa ye there. What nika me no buy bi anya adwuma.
Yo. Yenko yenimwe mame enkai messages ne kakra teacher constitution wiamuase or say the incoming figure secretary East NPP communications officer teacher constitution wiamuase yomate or say BC candidates na one more cultural BC exams de no ozo mu nyina ani age no mani gi age ne nye because say omo cultural exams nemum omo ani age because there is a certain free SHS Nana Danko Kufa de Baya one more ebabe enjoy be or say greetings to chairman Ousu Bempa of Inshaeso and honorable DKM Yao Lincoln Sewa or say watching live from Sewa Lake Road Kumase or say President JDM Twaso my greetings to honorable Hamidu Bosomche DC and honorable Abbas Nuruddin incoming National Communications Officer of NDC. Emmanuel Kankam say I am watching you. Ono so ne die na fe yenko Bank of Ghana loss na wo mo enyaye no this time me say me start free say ne yekozima me start in free Abraham Hodomo Bank of Ghana ka o mabono Abraham me yeni enkomo.
Oh okay.
Bank of Ghana baby e gina say minority ni fee say Bank of Ghana I say yeah politics or what to the extent say even the majority ne certain members in NDC ne announce or more audit reports near the Adede Ghana for which in proper sense in can say yes anti politics ne dey ababdo fi Bank of Ghana so ye niam bebre a emra ye dey establish say Bank of Ghana the central bank ne so no nye nka ndrom so mo nye sa ye din komo
okay me da se bebre I say topic we wo di ma me no me ko akiri I say me ye research kitwa bi dia found me share free 2020 losses are yenya from previous government
okay
means 2020 no a report say no loss a free call about 2022 loss war no crowd we describing say the highest
in loss. 2022 the highest
loss ever. It was 60.8 billion.
Wow.
So now we know and I'm really busy say na minority then no more reaction to saying
na the minority then which is in 2022 the minority was the NDC.
Good. No more reaction. We call my sister stations and I'm share. And I'm the compare and there.
Reactions in the SL.
And it's now, yeah, be shy, I say, over the years, so 33 years, over.
MPP NDC.
Yeah, just say the same old story. I say, you trade that.
Into Ghana should opt for a third
exactly,
which is UP
United Party.
Alpha Frank
Alliance Kwajucha Martin.
That's right.
Now, Messi Sanu Momu, am I? Because I then ode yenya kasa. You find one example. What set up business? Not day in day out. Every year, bia. The other baby be a car. The other baby be a car. Will you continue?
Baby.
What was so? Obey ni pana or 2 night and every aqua for Friday. Aba. Ye Ghana for say. Some go for me and interview. The bia ya more sikaso for Yajuma. The bia on the cannebre. The bia on the cannebre. Omoba on the same old story. I didn't know what's a twasso. A moment I had the idea. So a bassa and Yamian Ukraine. Nasa Yan Casano, you see a problem. So it's about time. I was see who say. Sa MPP and NDC. Omo mambe boa omai. Oma sumbi eye. Why you be a ye? And Cassere, twaso. Na yanto aba anso never ni ba fro. No so yanhwe ni nimdie a wo e de fast as kayi ho. Yanhwe governor yi ehefo na appoint wo mo. Enya aba na appoint wo mo. Ni management no.
Yeah.
The bia yenyu board members ni aban. The bia so mo de mo. Ba governor ne de yes san.
The board no cra government bi aba o san board no.
Na che say ye wo problem. E wo ho a e wo say ye hwe ne den ne na de bia no so no omo kofa ho asem ba ya so ye minority no. Say ayo, say nyo. They see akura figure na the buy na almost say nyesa figure na.
Yes. So say minority, this current minority could to about 44
billion.
Yes, 44 billion.
Which is more than near.
Yes. So Bank of Ghana pussy about is it 15 billion and almost say 15.6 and almost say there be in excess.
The wo share a minority then ne omo responses ni bia. Say a economic mismanagement and reckless borrowing.
Yeah. In 2022.
Yes.
The then minority, which is NDC, are someone Mukai. Bank of Ghana Bokan. Almost the mismanagement and
reckless
borrowing.
I feel crying almost had the
corruption.
COVID-19. Eba me say ho. Yeah. Say COVID-19 there was en ka nyesika den no. Asan so am asan be abeboka. Yeah. So, inti Ghana for nyi majority no and majority ni some mo kan nya den entum na nya no kre sesi ya so we so dia bayaro o mo sisi e propaganda no mo so dia ba na nya den enya no kre na e modern kan o mabo no eso chen de o mo dia den o mo dia ba na be bisa o mo sa me say gold no na gold so ya tie timbo kasa
eno na make so anope say na
me who baby ah
this question
I remember say I used to be kasa kra Samija fi be kasa enya sa
yeah Samija fi dey also this omo nya about 900 million b omo nya about 900 million as surplus
yes
200
so
200 and there
no me ba zero
no me ba ho
Libya
me ba ho
operational laws
but this time I'm so post a profit of about 900 million yes this weekend and
3 days ago
yes between Thursday Friday in the morning
yeah because I was shocked
that was when EMP for the day omu gold or manya from
my
coin
yeah and na me dwon wa me says now betima to gold na so boka and I say propaganda bi na ekoso baby
but I am glad to say evangelist Prawa has say about gold yes I've known him say it's been the juma why for years nti obeboa yen with this question say because me am promise me busa this question say me fie kura me na gold bi da baby na say opone kakrama me say ya oje na koton fa kobo bra gold de woton a modro etimi se sasha breast sa abraboni ade
no na de waye operations enya e koton
lawyer mate me ba ho
me ba ho we see you say ade na woton ye no wa moka na mumunya so de emfa so enima bi say na Ghana for person me den omote I say you could politics no they say 21st century politics na yeah no and they say those days no and then no can some na gogo
yes
you be search
subject to prove
na ya share video na or the can asem no you be criticize constructively in this more opposition me edge wo say minorities no more opposition no and so more criticize they should criticize constructively enya de a ebema ekwako create problem e dey ama oman mu cause obi en hono ma sabi me ma me o TV wonum say gold de e precious thing ya ye nton ye den emoka tesi den na e de kai den esamba won say those days no sa 2020 na make no minority den no omo kan ya ka say yenyi governor no yen impeach no ye remove from office Addison 21 days
in 2022
yes
na we dey mark of vloggers
bacho mama kama se uli
la bacho this is bacho evangelist say mu bienu mo ya bom mo yesa
bacho ayesa wa fa ndia mame me United Party Plus ana lawyer so ye NPP bacho be jamba bi me ya yalo ami commander enti mame flow owia no so flow ni de ti ni American nyina ne say ye hu se omo ye ni nyina ye pepepe ya tweda ho copy and paste opa signbo 2020 na her minority then asem omo so kan na signbo 2022 na her 2025
okay
the same thing asem pepepe is pepepe enti omo se crisis be where the nya crisis pe no mo de no be wram the covid de no so mo de be wram enti enche omo so mo ye interview omo be sande
Iran
de so be den aba be wram enti abekrosa
natiase
abekrosa di esra Ghana fo nya se madama
okay
se mo hwe nsem ya ye kan ya mutimi se ye grofo yi ntafo yi MPP and NDC wa be boan ye so ye nya ya adwen se ye ba be condemn obia ye de policy se de agu ho madama maswanso aswansa mo hwe ne ye na mo fa never again MPP and NDC ne enko United Party Plus
me da say my member lawyer hono lawyer Bank of Ghana ade na mo mu quote a different figure na Bank of Ghana so my a different figure
so mo nim try nim kan Bank of Ghana onim try nim kan
no net office on a manager office na no me ye hunu say this was a car me boy but mo so mo person mo can some for the chire
Bank of Ghana say NDC na zi oyo man etiwo man nye NDC na yo man you na appointed governor NDC you na mo kuje to abla kwa mo ministers ni adi I'm not going to call 21 billion. A draw. I'm not going to carry be an idea of change. Or I saw to 21 billion. In your one city. But come now for the end of many question them to chim say. In fact, a crab, Monezo fuck a crab dragon.
Come now for the end of many.
Or many question them no chim music fuck a can fab cacramagana. And look, I'm going say bye. Say you intend to move baby.
But this is a case in Grass and Namokra, no more JHD, as a no more Jimo Anessa.
Near Debbie, ye James saying, as I'm no court. And I said, then I may stand only process quite by. And what you chem. And I say, obey plea a bargaining. Come down for the way plea bargaining.
Yes.
And only Attorney General question them. No more tenacity tables your money. Sikani saying, oh, 200 Ghana. Remember, I buy 10, me find 190. And yeah, we are a party in the here they are supporting party in the Fakone Faka. And yes, we try. And the Bank of Ghana traced 15.4, a 6. Yeah, nim kind. Report not buying. Yeah, can you
44 billion.
Eh, the omo kan eche bia me sabe pepe ni nse ka kire ye ni asem bia ka kire omo the omo na okay
it must more call for the resignation of the governor
ye the nka zo no mu resign e was mama pamono
Ose mama pam the governor of Bank of Ghana Johnson Esiama
naka o resign there say there why ejuma papa bi ne e kan ho asem na ofi
say for say he did the oyeye to save the economy utie Joe Jackson utie some of these guys are into banking near there don't feel say what he did was to save the economy.
Wow, say me the rate of salmon's mouth this year is every man o kan o betting you maybe as you the fact that when you lawyer just won't in your mouth. The banking for no more bro phone ya try go na figures. Ade ye ni. Na say bankers be gina box docket court doc mu me cross examine with their own document. You cross examine mo fail there bia. E dia no nche say ye nte ase. What I say, if you are 78 km ko poni beside their father sector. 78 million of our year juma. 78 million Ghana no.
78 million Ghana bay.
The only sector NDC sika koya year juma pa no government WhatsApp group no.
Fales kwacho fusu.
Year juma
government communication.
No, you see na omo ntimi ka so omo ya say omo ka so omo nkan NPP ni any both parties. Both parties. Omo disappointed.
Omo generalizing.
I'm telling you. Omo ra ho omo hu di omo nka.
Civil society organizations.
It's almost and Professor H. Kwesi Prempe. Why a
constitutional review committee and as a commission.
Why we and will be able to say now that I own call radios only TV so now more they're only implementing. Was it both parties? Both parties are management. MPP are management. What you are mad, they know the amount accounts no if fidelity.
Oh, there be and they mean and
Omaje ti sa 78 ni there lukremuni
Ntolo ade ne da ho no ne say sa ne tie is in plain language is any uzi kan ya obi anhu
44 eka o mabono no eka Bank of Ghana 44 billion eka o mabono no me kwa de eka no kwa de ensa anya me issue
ne yo issue
omo si enye kawo ne ye laws no kan dey operational
yes I'm saying operational loss
operational loss ni ye den no the o pages can dey akọ safe ni no nante ana so fa car ana say omu ko chesi kana ba no de o ko tu kwan negotiations na wa boss aka na enima bi won mo kan che Ghana for
I'm saying they needed to pump some dollars into the system. They needed to help with inflation no. Say you bet me atwe sika na what system no mo bebre no e dey free system no mo enti na edu ba we tie report no be say they had to go and buy sika no from some commercial banks
e dey no mo dey ye
say sika
gold no mo ko ton ye what you say na mo dey say sika no be ye dey mo kan na we ya wasa ka che say o mo di program no mo dey to gold no
gold purchasing
what no wasa kwa kotogo na saba be guo at what price etu ubaboka what you say ade no voice no ne ade no only technical what you say but regardless of the say oba court ni bia maka say what you me na my enter appearance make enter appearance it is only a legal term, a technical term in the legal fraternity but a chese me ba say me pese me be yima no nye sanity enti ye kan chi ye ti ase nye say bia ya asem hu bia what dey akofa gold go o buy two gold wa koton ye no o pese o su ja bi go nti say o kotobi time na o koton ye ni time na o koton price ni nye pe
but no you almost oton sa gold be solve a problem nti akire o solve a problem we are akwakope bi ato aba begum no na gold bu asesa
eni o ko tired o se ko ton o ya wasa ton solve problem ana problem na to acha over clear and sheer mismanagement the mu ye bia me say NDC aban no from onset imagine nyina ye gold
and now come into us here
imagine you go the 30 minutes in a passing gold board act
I'm just saying
30 minutes
and a passing gold board act or parliament
no why be ala and the certificate of agency near passing
it's part of the government ne promises and the flagship and here money be
aban bia on the priorities ye here no be yet the bills bear 7 kogu nanim including the legal reform bill
legal education something bill no
was osan one sign enye na go draw entrance exams they are telling our sign
parliament sign as approve your own sign
they na Ghana
mahusa create confusion bi wo a certain platform bi so amanfo bi say why are they going to write this wabra the bill has been passed na
die ehia no waye aban bia wo die ehia no die ehia no
say mo so lawyers no ka che say parliament pass a bill ni wi na koto president anymore it is some days today's in so on sign emra no abeye mo friends mo brofu funtus den
funtus official
mo na I just say yes the parliament bi
na say bra no sign obi the pen no na da the table ni so no obi afa pen
se bi e ka wa chiri bi e wo say
e ka ben until then write to parliament with your reasons why you are not assenting to the bill.
Maybe also expand your law faculties ni bi ni ade
so he has to write to parliament. So who reasons not signing a refer to parliament. Emrano give parliament reasons. Just that reasons then you can say arbitrary or it shouldn't be capricious or anything.
Yeah.
Right. Me say and I will say it again every day. Say NDC adi ehiano or my muna. Good.
Mate.
Good. In ehiano they are beer. And fun because if you say gold no onyan more or ton edisi can
so onya the amount of mine so.
And I make us say artificial stabilization of the city.
And inflation figures
yes, it's artificial because pumping into your own system. And they are stabilizing.
But still amount for say sikani system ni mo ya.
Say sikana any system ni mo ni say baby your channel sikade fan is purposely to get the city stabilized. On ka say be gu bottom. What did they make an answer? Inti yes an oye. San oye but still now want you. What you say? You only may be on ma ye no moderate medium e kokakra dollar no the stabilization o dey e be consider o dey how the city has stabilized against the dollar for that long period and nkofo ogusu o mo susu o mo ho kire o mo inflation was 51%. Yanye salary increment of 53%. Enti inflation na chi nyina no ubenye sika de ayede e de akota de no. What you say? So yente salary so but still they are not getting money to buy it. Because aketiano krema sika na e buy e bi betua mo kan. E de ko ishe good ni mo stabilize it.
Mateloya the lawyer Kingsley Bonsutrichi or ye second vice chairman MPP war Menchia South. Mame Emra Evangelist Onomo into us of free say Evangelist, these are questions sir. Abraham ne lawyer Ebusao. Especially Abraham Busa question be say it me ton gold boka. In him says industry educators.
Yes. Madam my main fa sakwa we so enchia Juliet Educhumwa any omwa eka ho motions paper print at Tinga Junction.
Okay.
Oma send a message say omo hwe.
Okay.
Arabia the last time by and so oma ma so te me free here na ko ehun se me wo soko band see at Tinga Junction samapa.
Okay.
Omo say ani ehwe osisi.
Ni ehwe osisi adu adu.
And so mo amama.
Oh, yeah, chia o me do masse, say
motion paper print.
Oh wow, do masse. Do masse.
Openyi they di kan ube to me aton gold aboka senior menu ebisai. Ube to me aton gold aboka. Mostly as no say ewujade anajapade ewo ebusuamu eno no contribution bi anim ebusua japade nti de debema obi a ukoton ade unya bia ye won fa
eye media
good
okay
ana ye wo gold trading no mu no enne you can even check on Facebook Bank of Ghana rate at the houses here omo ye de bia omo gold coin na omo CD ewo and then you can also go to Gold Board jewelry yan so ye wo gold ya ye no tablet ye ton nti you realize from 2 days ago, 3 days. You can track it every day.
Monday, we weigh a Bank of Ghana DNA and a measure. Yes, yeah.
1 ounce. Any idea?
Yeah. 1 ounce. Yeah. Is it a 53,668? Yes. Good. Ghana gold coin pricing.
Yes,
Monday, 4th May.
Bank
of Ghana.
Yes,
Bank of Ghana.
And then we share 1 pound and they decay.
Yes.
0.25. And also you 13,900. So you can track it every day. You realize say this be bar figure no to make kosoro.
Okay.
They be bar to make drop because of the world way now use. And anybody that is into gold trading, the same with crude near the end. You can monitor it by minutes. Say price in a kosoro
na say ba form.
80 metono 54,000 and then about 53,000. Enti se me ton de wo na I've made a loss. Andra me tobi me ton 54,000.
Yes.
And then me ton the rate in that 53,000. You can also go to Gold Board Jewelry.
Okay.
Yes, your tablet ayeton.
Okay.
The price and the difference kakra ewo. And no de wo for edum se sia wo betumi anya bi ato before 5 p.m. Gold Board Jewelry.
Normal tablet flat.
You 1 gram. You were 5 grams. You were 10 grams. And you were 1 pound. Last week, 1 pound was 66,000. That's for Gold Board. And then about say 64,000. You can also verify on. That is how it is. What we are into the trading, no. I thought that ube to me aboka. Sansuna emu peja. You can also make we say for us we understand.
Okay.
And then the me here and the aye no may call Bank of Ghana and no Bank of Ghana then you don't walk to Bank of Ghana straight and say me pay gold. You buy it through commercial bank and no you make an application within maybe 2 days they can get you the volume open. But when it comes to Gold Board the DNA and not for investment sake and not the time be between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. you walk into even a doom your showroom you can get some to buy.
Okay.
And maybe
and call that long process to say Bank of Ghana there. Inti no mi kuta misika the Gold Board Jewelry showroom hona.
Yeah.
Now the gold na she men sem.
At the house is here. At the a short tour we will bring another stock from Accra.
Okay.
It's also an investment. A koya
amount for tour mo de koya
they is for safekeeping investment show of value.
My baba told Gold Board Jewelry showroom. Now they come me bankers so mo fanto ma me.
They can keep it for you.
Okay. And I say I keep it at home.
Ube to me keep on here. Even Gold Board going forward, you know. Ube to me ato not as I dey my say fancy ma. Time bia obeba bia on Sabeka.
Betima to Gold Board ho.
Yes.
Na me ya masaso dey amamu say munye nto o ma me. It comes at a cost and I mu save ya ma me no.
Yeah, they too on certainly security aspect near there will come with some charges.
Some okay.
And then
let you say
not too long ago about 1,900 that's for a gram no. And then a 2,200 and something into obi or tobi member say be a month ago na 1,009 and na bi ahochira ba ohia sika or the bar even Gold Board buys it back obenya 2,200
it is a me tobi be last week na be 1,006
yes
and I be
about 1,009
1,009 na say 1,009 and then
me 2,000
me say me ho akire me nti me ba me the break Gold Board for them
any jewelry or gold buyer be out there
enso me nyamfa so.
Yes, for that you can say you have made profit.
Profit, okay.
Hinti, who keep on for 5 years, imagine 5 years, 10 years. Na kosura, adimu. Hinti na nipa be investing
in gold, okay.
Hinti that's a little about it.
Okay.
Say for trading purpose, I will bet to me out on gold aboka. Yes.
Okay.
So I'm sure no bet to me because of the price. You can check every day. It's on the net.
But evangelist say it me check it. Na Bank of Ghana may update Gold Board may update more experts no mo na mo may update no it is believed say munim ne ton and ne to
yes.
as it how do you munim say ade ne so ate na mo kwakoto no at that lower price no maboka are na mo fan to no say there be price no
yes
market ne nye and let's keep it
yes
so start say rise to me what me forecast it say ade ne beti na ko e be ko kakra nti ye ntwe ne en cash in
yes very intelligent question we be san on say ebano and then the policy with Bank of Ghana Bank of Ghana no save you every national bank needs a stock of gold.
Yeah.
You can talk of UK, US, near mining, you know. And the Bank of Ghana, ni to me ni biama gold board. Bank of Ghana talk gold, ACA. Gold board, eto gold, eton, eje forex, edeba.
Okay.
To outside world. It's dollar na ene ejina hono. Ejuma no dudu na e gold board na eye first na Bank of Ghana ye ni nyina abom. And then gold board to gold. Ghana heya eton to the outside world. Eje forex neba. Bank of Ghana nso nya sika omu yibi esan so to gold no edi sie omu de no omu di sie.
Okay, omu nton. To send a gold board etoton.
Yes. Initially no na Bank of Ghana nko ayesa no na ema omoton more anytime omia foreign exchange say ye crude ye cocoa ni ade ma na pressure was so otumi release gold ni energy and then no ye de say dwuma no ama
gold board
into gold board aso de ni say obeto gold aton aje forex aba
okay
na Bank of Ghana so nkakra sa pressure na every so no to be see but the mre bi out to me release bi
no be
that is a gold board so because every day aban here foreign exchange foreign currency etu ya aban eka na import no ma the private sector trade ni ade nyina enti say na gold dollar CD no ejina sam pempen so na somebody is doing some work behind
okay
ye nuanom MPP for no ntiase say politics ni ye nyina ye but no people are reading one man no source hunu say de wo ka no no credibility ne kofo
questions
Bank of Ghana eka wa boni ade ene uko BOG omo page even on Facebook they are all on social platform even on Facebook I want to retrieve their maybe you can also follow ko Bank of Ghana ewo ho 2025 eka omo boy ene no ma omo de sa sika no 2025 omo audited account no ma simplify no crowd wo sha inflation January 2025 ending December 31st 2025 they were able to bring it from 23.8% to 5.4%
yes
that year
then
they come
I don't know that year screen is so into 2025 here is what was accomplished into okosro no say inflation from 23.8% about to 5.4%. So and a CD to dollar no so now 14 cedis 70 pesos and about 10 cedis 45 pesos. In order.
You see, who baby sound who say yes 15.6 billion a cano. A year then a day buy operational losses near the much them the this are canning in our buy. Say inflation about formula. You know, say when more money is chasing fewer goods, prices goes up, inflation kicks in. Until you can go a document no or much there coin crowd or more pay up. Excess liquidity in the system to control inflation. It comes at a cost.
Yes, into the next page or say stabilization of this scale comes with financial cost. Yes.
So then stabilization no omo use net loss no and no use 15.6 billion reported in 2025. 2024 9.4 billion loss.
Yes.
Difference of 6.2 billion and also EWA.
Yes.
You can follow it.
Yes.
And then net OCI charge. These are the charges. 19.32 billion.
Yes.
Now amount 2024 the course
which is 12.9 billion.
Good. And comprehensively when it comes to the reason why 15.6 a carbon. They are telling us in normal moye say na inflation above for more mopping up excess liquidity no it cost Bank of Ghana checking say inflation above for no ni nyina say who is kadodo free system edru baby omo kire gold nso a omo so release here the gold program built Ghana's reserves and also ewa ase ho after a year after stabilization.
Yes, so say the gold program built Ghana's reserves into
all the purchases and
the year no
near comprehensive.
Yes.
Into who the ususu say for political reasons. Member Tungumua. This information is there for anyone to access. This is an audited world standard way say ya. To me massage figures, it will come with some consequences. With a few minutes, let me go into a little bit of history to remind Yahweh. Yanko 2017, Bank of Ghana, Eboka 1.64 billion. 2017. About 2018, there was a loss of 793 billion. 2019, Omunya profit of 1.80 billion. 2020 profit 1.57 billion. 2021 profit. So you realize a COVID period and a year after the COVID, there was a profit. 2021 1.24 billion. Now, baby, Owia Kaseɛ was 2 years after COVID. 2022 a loss of 80.81 billion. Then this the highest in the history of Bank of Ghana. So almost say a DDEP and
domestic
policy costs. Yes, as of that time numpa omu pushi sa sikano Asian system no mo ka say ya ma menom ya papa num bond ni ade omu ntumi ntu ya kura no samre no inflation as also hit 54 with this 60.8 billion omu pushi into the system still inflation. It meant say sika bebre aba system no mu nti normal buo be dwane. This is MPP how they managed the economy under Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Today there is a new economist Ato Forcing with Pandit Esiama at the Bank of Ghana. Look at how they are managing. Yes, there's a loss, but the MTS is a Bank of Ghana does not a business entity. They solely about profit and loss. But for more operations, it to mean the profit back, it to mean so the losses back. They must explain. Yeah, we are no MPP for TSC a way. Ako yi figure be free. No me aba akwa. Meanwhile, we read all be this can be a but a banner loss or more we have been fair to Ghanaians with all this. Today inflation is at 3.2. The exchange rate is now 11 point something to $1. And then we share the price of crude in a normal bibria and 11.19. 11.19. Even with the loss. Now, we can go back to 2022. You can choose any of the months. Now share 60 billion na your Bokano. The exchange rate was saying that was when CD to dollar went to 17.3. BBRG omunsem until they cannot compare themselves to and the economy to forcing any President Mahama running. This is prudent economy. I will say going forward, you bet me cut it down some of the losses. And I know say a base you make it profit. I will let Ghanaians know any baby a profit in free. And a gold board when you had the boom. Gold board made a surplus. Gold board and so 900 million. Good. We don't say profit. Gold board does not say profit. We don't use profit and loss.
Okay.
But a surplus. That's the word we use.
Okay.
Because we have a clear mandate. Say Kotona J Forex bra.
Okay.
Enti unya when for kakra. You don't come and say what make gold board and make it profit. But when offer operations,
but say the question
yes,
yes,
because we don't control the world even though with the inception of gold board you some strength to be even at the world way no wa habia no it to me affect you kakra if we push too much on them prices will drop it will be some way will go trade no more almost a do baby a gold board can tell you say this week we are not buying.
Okay. This
week we are not buying.
Not a QP price, no.
Yes, not a whole do because if we push too much into the world way now, the price will drop.
Gold boss what it?
Ain't not too long ago, I think a week or two, Yanton gold. Yanton.
I say na price nenye.
Na bafom. Okay. But about your local miners near here. Won't you make us a brave beer bed drop no? What in the sikasu ye buy ye bi. I can and to make 13,000 cedis a pound. And then the world when it drop here. Now I feel I was here to free minus 8,000. Imagine each pound you are losing 5,000. So we realize and yet prudent thing. The miners were not also selling. And yes sir, and the smuggling bus system no.
And it's enough finance for you to sell. Okay.
In term na yetina say ne say yemo mo bonus even though world way na perform yemo mo kakra nka ho a ebema mo de abrew
okay
wo de woto a Ghana ska wo betumi akura mu kakra but onu mine no one turn free no ho a ontumi nsan so nko site onya diesel na no ma etia workers ska
yes
intia de bi kan ho ma
okay
intia every minute and so gold board at the price
at the update
and of a bet to me started ebia 12,200 and we a bet to me by 11,000 something a bet to me so 13 near there yan so ye my world way no
okay now
there's some margin be
okay
yan so ye twa and
intia no pamoma update we amoma update and you moma update okay
into obi wo ho at a time a wunya gold within by 2 hours ofre obi a obeka oni gold wo
so mo unza ade nenye
monitor
almost monitor
there's a platform a gold board adding a figure not to out okay to mean people it must be out there for us all to see
okay
so it's a beautiful
business
in Ghana
because we up to speed with
every minute
okay
you must be on
to check on new price
within a blink
obi
a onim say bia 12,800 anopano na time a woto no one check na bia e call 13,000
now they sell out they 12,000 quick oba beto
obeba be mop ni nyina free ho
no onya fast okay
we are all working together say Gold Board initiative is one of the best thing ever to happen to Ghana.
Okay.
Now Ghana ye the gold kwa ma no ne pa. Ba na dodo na kwa abrofo ne nsem. Dollar ne mba o ma.
Baswa Ghana nya ketu
bi so enya na ye ankra sika.
Yeah.
Ene aban say fafa no so. Wo benya wo de.
No so enya kakra.
E dey assure ye CD ne dollar we say.
Wow.
Enti President Mahama fantastic nyamicha Sami Gemfi me chairman lawyer my main boy mu ase one I am a chairman
yes
he's doing fantastic yeah bonfire yen kind no on the deputy ni team ni nyina or deputy but because Sami and I the face the deputy
Richard, very active
Richard is doing amazing work they are all young I mean older than the two of them
so me a young
very young Tembia obehe no she suit butter Sami
yes or tiechiro na
deputy he does more no so your lawyer
okay
that's more of and they are sharp Sami nkata nani can be a chem obetumi ama figure for audited account brand nani Sami share within a obetumi aka chem Africa we are blessed Ghana is blessed
wow
and I know say it shouldn't an asset to Ghana.
Yes.
Sami is an asset to Ghana.
To grow.
Let's all help him.
Yeah.
Let's all help him. Say say waboka yeboka yemfa bibi hye no kon na say bro nyamu hwe de MPP for no ye even though na ye Bank of Ghana ade no omo ye ya muti gold no de ko share Sami kon. Na nye Sami asem. E ma nani brave pa ye nyina ni brave. We had to defend and protect near ye war.
Sure.
Enti
Mate Evangelist. Abraham ye ko mami ntie on issues we call them mom so rising youth unemployment threat. Just 2 minutes in here.
Okay.
Just 5 Evangelist. Okay. Mami ntie
okay people Libya. The thing say
TUC for na a question here is the rising youth unemployment near national security threat. It's about time or they pay attention.
We be say a brebe no mu hu TUC.
Say Friday Mayday omo time on beti me Ghana for akasa no. TUC the omo time an no. Some brand ye the mic no mo so mo nka bi nkyere. No maka.
This some brand no mu say Ghana for you to know unemployment in a crisis more minor.
You don't need somebody to tell you.
But I say it's been long overdue. And yet a made them and I won't bet me the above this kind of sensitive issue that be. I say they am a chassis be a mechanic. And ya buy bako. Say new mano. Be I say as I say youth are the future leaders. It is never true. They be ayeka.
Omo de dada.
No be our future leader now or baby school no bana onye adwuma nye. Ehwe ne course na nsin ayefa we suggest for ya na for me. Stampede be course.
Security recruitment.
What I say. So officers enka adwuma o man mu a enka sa no ma we nyina be koso. Anka koso oye na adwuma si den na okoro shi for ebi ana ye panipa be 2,000 but gonna dey go 5,000 plus and over until the problem na be ebeba so di ye ko ya nimu no o say empanyimfo no so no mutu omofo no mo create more job ye no ba office a enye o selfish interest in na we den o man no do nti na we den wo ehwe ai UT ekọ ai South Africa the na make no xenophobic attack nyina no ayesa problem ya nti nipa no tia.
Now, at the abakwa who I pay attention here say the rate at which some of our professionals no also a free Ghana minim teachers nurses doctors pharmacists almost also sana irene ne ma say me ko US me ko Canada me ko UK. I know a lot of one foreign guy be no chere mathematics na no ya me say I mean me te ne nka me frɛ crane na GS mu crane na me yi mani timo wa no asend me was a mutual friend and say now who be am no take room as was yaw me the ade no na ye yi ntimi me ne am say munyina minim some nurses or confa a no mo ye adwuma emergency ho no mo unso mo experience omo also be ba patient one the obey no tells you say onim the oye na no me come busa uni akọ we akọ me say ya better ones ni nyina ja o man no
say me namfofo bi a we program bi just last year 2026 they we degree year English within few days persons in the crowd ma munyina
say English teachers in the omo kosa
Vietnam
osusu ye English say ne wonam kwa akọ wasre
Alan team nya kwe mo jide say Alan beba na oba be create more jobs they ama you na yenya bia den aye enti no e chen say omo create jobs na obi ani hon mo beko unu say ye necessary no ko Europe now, they are one of the best.
Yes.
They are one of the best.
Yes.
May you be 2022 what does it be?
You be
2022 what does it be?
Nursing trade.
Yes, nursing trade.
Now you are more for apply.
Man, minimum.
Potano.
You come and reject. Sana 2021 for no more form. And so I have to be.
You be
2022.
And I now move for 2021.
Oman Stetino.
Yes, some can say
general. Sorry, 12.
Everybody was rushing into the system.
Yeah. And I say, the details are not found. That means you are not part. You don't fall within that category. No more penal. To say, okay. So what I say? That's a chance. Everybody have a it's a for one in the ending. Say the obitia South Africa. Ya boom my kumi. And you be to one by 3. Tigana want to be motri. Obet on him table. Opa, obekwa kope baby kwa ho say o si ni container assemblyman beba gachi land nya was what we are so frustration obi a no si
obi e ba brain saloon kakra
na ye tata we say ya kemefo ba ye tata mo obekwa be say na roba 5,000 obi e obotiri ne dwetre yesɛn ɛna saade a mɛboaboa no nam de atukwan rutu kwan so na yekokuni enti ye mpanyimfo na epia tikosi yenkonkom so what I say so it's about time say omo be create jobs no ama youth na den enya bia den aye ye ba with flashy programs at the end of the day napkofoi hweka na ye de nice program at the end of the day we say still omunyina sa ba be ye burden de ama o man no so on the backlogs akesi egufie you think say previous government no was no and was sha say nko fa sa nko for form kakra you think say ke benya sa backlogs nya
Mate Abraham mame ko evangelist ono mo na maintain kakra na fe yemfe edwumedie nansi evangelist mame ntio youth unemployment threat to national security.
Yes. Say Oko Gugula. Unemployment in the youth is a national security threat. Kandapa.
Way back.
No,
national security about be year ago.
First time. Yes.
It was 5 years ago.
Yeah. More than 5. And you realize, it
has always been.
That time in unemployment rate was around. President Mahama left it around 8 point something. It moved to 15.7 under the MPP. And then from the figures the TUC is putting out, not just a rise power. Also, the Trade Union Congress TUC has warned that Ghana's high youth unemployment rate at a staggering 34%, with roughly 1.3 million youth aged between 15 and 24 not in education, employment, or training. And it's a serious thing that we need to tackle as a national security threat. That agency must be there. We need to see it. Let us understand. Government payroll, to me, absorb all the numbers now about out.
It's true.
First, we a training college, now we baby, we are posting. Never. We are crown, now we baby. Yatsina wama ababu boso
a pile
until now you need to go back no absorb kakra the fire with nurses and over 7,000 but more a year within that bracket you know about 80 to 90,000
80 to 90,000 yes from 2021 to this time they are close to about 90,000
na year from 7,000 check the percentage. In root 10%.
In root 10%.
It's a serious issue. Let us be quick about it and introduce entrepreneurship. And then government must find money to support the youth. My far workers. May ye bed in EBF.
Free government. So government should give you incentives to keep them.
About taxes in the idea. My body. Small boy. A last week, na me wo GR.
Yes, last week. GR 4 year crackdown be my mom for asoye sepa or already.
Na mandatory. Why adwumane dey was so tuya to government must come in. Na bia wo ye young person a wafa nipa be 5 e corner. Ya mouse I mean relief. Bo so me kura na ban say o workers ye 10. Me tuya mu 5 mpo. By you train